Hunter, did you start recording?
Oh, dude. Hunter, hello. I don't. If you're taking some time to start the recording, that's okay. But at least tell us you exist.
He's gone. He doesn't exist.
And he's gone. And he's gone. He's. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was going on there, bud?
What do you mean?
Do you have recording software open? Do you have Audacity?
My computer's bricked.
We're not doing this again.
We don't have time for this. We're already 20 minutes past when we said we'd start. Do you have Audacity open?
I'll be ready when he wants us to start recording.
We've already started recording.
You started recording?
Yes!
We told you.
Well, I'm ready.
Then start recording.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this.
Hunter,
It does not look like it did last time.
I need to turn you down a little bit.
Send a picture. I don't know. Do what you got to do.
This cannot be right.
Then send a picture of me or something. Man.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna X this out.
And reopen it? Sure, go for it. Just.
What do you mean reopen it?
Audacity.
I don't have anything open.
Oh!
Just press start recording, and we're gonna start.
Hunter, do you have Audacity open? Let's start there. If you don't have Audacity open it.
This is not how it looked last time.
Send me a picture if you don't understand how to start recording.
I don't know if this is recording the what's in my headphones as well.
It doesn't need to.
It doesn't.
Is it though?
Send a picture.
Hunter, it doesn't. It doesn't by default. It would never do that by default. If you don't understand how to start recording by pressing the big red button and then pressing square to stop, send me a picture and I'll tell you what to do.
I'm recording. I've been recording.
Updated. Okay, so you are recording? All three of us are recording?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Does so the audio bar, it's moving up and down and stuff when you talk?
Maybe a little too much for my taste.
Okay. Ooh, welcome. We've done it.
Okay.
Welcome to what?
Can I intro, please?
Yes, please do.
Hunter, am I okay to intro? Are you ready?
What?
All right. Am I okay to intro? Are you ready?
I'm always ready. I've been ready for like an hour.
All right. Yeah, take a long sip.
Welcome to Video Game Book Club! Woo! We're back! Yeah! This is like a week later for us.
Yeah, this is the shortest turnaround time we've had by far. It has to be.
Yep.
Turns out when you...
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, we will.
Yep.
Last episode, I had to, I was like, okay, I think it was like 20 hours to edit this, and then I was in the middle of editing it, and I was like, oh shit, I have to render it! I can't just be done and then upload it! So that's gonna take like 6 hours, so I was like, okay, well, that cuts down my editing time significantly. So last episode was a little jank. This episode will be better, hopefully. Maybe.
I thought it turned out good.
I think it turned out pretty good. I also just made a lot of decisions in that episode that I think I'm going to stick with, like no background music, stuff like that. I just think it turns out better. It's a little slower, but it's also a podcast, so it's kind of meant to be slow.
Right.
So,
The Joe Rogan experience is not slow.
Joe Rogan also sets an hour timer, and I think that would kill us.
Doesn't
he go for like 3 hours now or something like that?
I think that we usually record for about 3 hours.
No, I mean Joe Rogan, not us. I don't care about us.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
What do you have to say about Joe Rogan?
His episodes are like
Nothing
3
but
hours long. Jesus.
Yikes.
Anyways, how have you guys been this week? It's only been a week.
It's been about 2. Well, I guess since they upload, it's only been a week.
Oh, you know what I did in this past week? I finally 100%'d Isaac.
Now, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Now, I think did you say that the first time as well? Is this the third time you've made that claim?
I think the first time he said he was close to 100%ing Isaac, and then the second time he said he did
Oh, he
it.
may not have actually claimed it. Anything to say for yourself?
I don't think I ever said that before.
I'm pretty sure you did.
You definitely did last time.
I don't think I said it when it happened last time.
No, I think, yeah, editing me. Go!
I've actually been playing The Binding of Isaac Repentance. And I've been working on 100%ing this most recent update since 2021, basically.
Well, we actually do the segment called Small Talk, where we each take turns talking about things. I talked about Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay, so, I finished 100%ing The Binding of Isaac instead of playing Pokemon.
Okay.
So I figured we can talk about the real game of the month now, the really important one.
Yeah.
Future me will love that.
What?
I have to go download a 3-hour episode just to get that 1 5-second clip.
No, just do the WinG record in full screen. That's what I do. I've been pretty productive, actually. Like, I feel like I've been doing more than I usually do in most 2-week periods of my life. I finished that Star Wars game.
Put my crimes on the air.
And he doesn't want to put his crimes on the air. I finished this. Yeah, wait, hold on. Roll back, hold on. What do you mean crimes?
Don't worry, Hunter. I'll edit this out. Now, please tell us about your crimes.
Adam, I know where you live.
That's 2 crimes.
Alright, well, what's going on with you, Wes? You finished Star Wars?
Yeah, so I finished Star Wars. It ends even better than what I was saying before. And then after that, I want to say I played something else. I can't remember. Give me a second. I'm forgetting. Obviously, I played Spider-Man.
You played Spider-Man.
And I read all of Halo. I replayed, oh, you know what? I'll tell you what. I watched the Death Stranding 2 trailer, and previously, like, my most anticipated game of the year was GTA 6. I think it's Death Stranding 2. That trailer, if you've not watched it yet, like...
I have.
I was already sold. It's good.
It looks a lot better than Death Stranding 1, I'll be honest.
This guy does not game is what you should be taking away from this.
I love Death Stranding 1. I actually started a replay today, so I guess maybe I'll get back to you on that one in a month, but I love Death Stranding 1. I think Kojima's a fucking loser and I hate him now. I mean, I'd never play any of his other games. But,
he's a little too woke for my taste.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even buy his autobiography or anything.
You wouldn't even buy his blanket?
No, hey, you make it's merch. It's not like that. But yeah, I said I was all eventful, but come to think of it, most of the things I did in the time since are things we're going to discuss through this episode.
Yeah, kind of same. My YouTube channel's been dead for 2 weeks. I just uploaded a video today. As of recording this, I should specify. That'll be like 3 weeks ago when this goes up.
Right. Well, then you'll just have to make it dead for another 2 weeks to make that accurate.
True. Okay, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
It went so well the first time. Anyways, I have a little story to tell in relation to the very quick turnaround of last month's episode. So... Alright, fine, sorry, I won't tell the story, Jesus.
Dude, we're just like Haley Welch, we got Hawk 2 on our podcast too.
What?
So, okay.
What are you saying?
Last month, I obviously had to edit the main Video Game Book Club episode really quickly. I also had to edit my bonus episode very quickly. Now, I was fully expecting to have to delay the bonus episodes because Wes records, he edits his own bonus episode, and I was like, shit, he's not gonna be able to get it all done in time. It's fine, it's no big deal, no one even watches the bonus episodes. I have 2 members and no one even watches them between those 2, so we'll be fine. And then Wes, the absolute goat, messages me at 5 a.m. Hey, my bonus episode is done. I am rendering it now. And that's fucking awesome. I loved that. I believe I DM'd you like you don't know how much this means to me. You honestly don't. Because... You talking to someone?
Sorry.
You got a friend?
One second.
What about my bonus episode?
Okay, that was really funny. Thank you for the praise, but also somebody walked in to collect the trash can.
Anyways, yeah, I said in the DM, like, you don't know how much this means to me. So I'm going to tell a story of someone not meeting this expectation from me, and how it scarred me for life. Senior year of high school, I was in a film class. And one of the projects we had is we had to make a noir film. I don't think you were in that class, Wes, but I think you helped edit your sister's project.
Oh god,
What?
Don't let that video ever hit the internet.
This is like a 4-person group project. You're supposed to get into a group and all make it together. Some people work on the script, some people work on editing, stuff like that. So my group, I had a YouTube channel at this point. So I was set to star in it and edit it. Someone else was going to record it, and then someone else was going to write the script for it. I was like, okay, this is perfect.
Bro, I want to be the cameraman. This sounds easy as hell.
It was, in theory. So I get done with the whole setting up editing. We haven't filmed the thing yet, but obviously a lot of my stuff is post-production, so I'm not worried about it beforehand. So I show up to class, and I talk to my friend Silver. And I did this with, their names are already on the internet. I've recorded Lethal Company videos with them. Yeah, I did this project with Silver. The way you deal with the bracken is just glance at it and then look away. If you stare at it for too long, it'll kill you, and if you don't stare at it for long enough, it'll kill you. Oh, good. Norbert.
I just turn around and I just see Landon with the mask on. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
My 2 friends, Silver and Norbert, still good friends with them today. And I show up to class, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to edit it. Norbert, I'm pretty sure you have a way to film it. Silver, do you have the script ready? And the moment I said that, Silver said, I was thinking we just improvise it. The moment those words left Silver's mouth, I just went, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to do this project on my own. I think I'm going to leave the group. I'll do it on my own time. So I did the entire project solo. They went off and made their own project. What I did is I made a little stop-motion film out of Legos. And I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. And I wound up getting like a really good grade on the project.
Nice.
It was showed in class. People said they loved it. And the reason I'm telling this story is because I don't still have it, unfortunately. I checked my Google Drive from school. It got corrupted. But I checked my old phone. This is a phone from years ago. I stopped using this phone like right after I made this project. I checked it. I still have the raw video file on there, and I still have the audio file on my computer. So, my bonus episode this month is going to be a director's commentary / re-editing video of my senior film project.
That's some good shit right there. Come on, you guys. Come on.
I gotta subscribe to this one now.
Yeah, that's it. That's where it's at. I don't even know what I'm doing yet.
Okay.
I haven't decided.
This just one thing. I had a somewhat similar situation on a much smaller scale happen to me. So it was like in like 4th grade science, we were given like I think a week or two to like prepare like a presentation that we were supposed to do in front of the class. But none of us actually really realized that. And then people started presenting.
That's rough.
That's pretty bad.
The science teacher said she was impressed that we managed to do it with no script.
Huh.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know.
It means something.
At that time, I think what I did was just tell people what to do up in front of the class.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which, I mean, how much can you complain?
Wes, do you remember the AP Physics project we had?
No. I got one other story real quick before you say that.
Okay.
Before.
Okay, so in my 3rd grade music class, for like 2 months, we were supposed to like prepare like a dance number to like a pop type song on our own time outside of class, and then perform it one day, like either solo or in group in front of the class.
As one does.
Wait.
This is 3rd graders, just keep in mind. So no one, absolutely no one prepared for this. Like, 5 minutes before I was supposed to, or like 5 minutes before class, decided I was going to go up to someone that was clapping along to like Happy from Despicable Me 2. Yeah, so absolutely no one prepared for it. Because, again, third graders and no one's going to prepare a massive project for their music elective that meets once a week outside of class for 2 months.
Right.
And after class, or not after class, but after the performances were done, she gave like a speech about how disappointed she was that no one prepared and how long we had to prepare. Again, this is third grade.
I expected better out of you.
Literally.
Wes.
Well, I'm glad you interrupted for that story. That was great.
So do you guys remember that AP Physics project we all had, where we had
yeah.
the car one? And
I remember doing nothing on that project. But I remember the project, but I remember doing nothing.
You posed for the picture.
I think
Literally, that's all I did.
I think I have the video from that still, because I found out like the day before that I wasn't going to be in class that day, so I recorded a video for it. If I can find it, I'll add like a frame of it and post here.
It has Sonic Unleashed music in it.
It does, which is topical because I also played a little bit of Unleashed recently.
Oh shit, that's what I did. I played all of Sonic Unleashed this week. How did I forget that?
I played most of Sonic Unleashed. I got to the final level before Eggman Land, the final day level.
Yes.
That game fucking sucks.
I forgot to mention that. yeah. So I've always given this game a 6.5, and I've always stood by that because the daytime stuff is like approximately as good as Generations. It's a little bit worse because it's too reliant on reaction times. And the levels are, there's bad, sections where you're running away from lasers and shit. Just like the stuff that nobody wants in a 3D Sonic level. And then the medal system and the werehog just fucking ruin it. Especially if you know to plan for the medals, it's not so bad because you take your time with the werehog levels, you get the ones in the hubs. If you don't, good lord, this game's bad in the back half. So I will say, Unleashed recompiled, knowing the knowledge of the medals and having it perform insanely fucking well. By the way, the technical aspect of this, amazing. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
So I was playing it. I messaged in Discord I was going to stop playing it. I didn't stop playing. So, the day levels, they are worse than Generations because, like you said, the laser stuff. I actually like the reaction time aspect more. It feels a lot more challenging than Generations. It's a lot harder to get into, but when you actually memorize the levels, it's a lot more fun, in my opinion.
That is true.
I don't like the quick time event parts, though. They're interesting because it makes it harder. I like them because it makes it harder to like task a level, but other than that, no, not a fan of quick time events in the Sonic games. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So even with the better performance, I played at 4K, 120 FPS, silky smooth the whole time, very technically impressive. Still didn't save it really. So I knew I knew the metal stuff was coming. Didn't prepare me for when I got to the final level and it said, you need 17 sun medals. 17! 17? And that's where I stopped. So...
That's where you stopped. Wonderful.
Overall...
I think the biggest wall I hit this time was 3.
Yeah, I got 17 and I was like, I'm done. Overall, I like the Wii version more. I honestly do. I've been saying that for so long. If I had to replay Sonic Unleashed, I would play the Wii one, because the werehog levels you can just mash, they're way easier to just mash through, you can just turn off your brain, have a video up on the side, and the HD version, they're already mashy. But goddamn, if you've never played the Wii version, whew.
Oh. No. There's this one room in, it's the, I can't remember the, Arab sand level, whatever it's called. There's this one section in the werehog where you, go up a staircase, and there's the get fucked room. Both playthroughs, I spent 30 minutes in there. It's so bad. I got some scars, man.
They do have a get fucked room.
And it is optional, that's the thing. But it's not obvious that it's optional.
Yep.
So...
I know exactly where you're talking
about. But yeah, of course, because it's fucking...
Also, then the Wii version, I actually like the day levels in the Wii version more than the HD version. I don't know if you've ever played Unleashed... I don't know if you've ever played Unleashed Wii, but it's
I'll get to it soon.
It's a lot more freeform, and having the boost be like a burst thing instead of a hold.
Right.
It feels like it adds a lot more input to the game. In depth, yes.
Depth.
But also the level design feels a lot more suited to 3D movement in the Wii version. because it feels like with HD they added a lot of things that are good if they are designed around them, but a lot of the levels aren't. So you know that part in
Like,
I think it's Arid.
Yeah,
I think it's Arid Sands where it like launches you off a ramp and then you have to like there's an Eggman spring at the top and then a rail at the bottom. You have to like stomp right at the correct moment to hit the rail but not hit the Eggman thing. I love that section. That is like all of Wii.
Unleashed HD has a lot of weird things, and I know a lot of it is just because of the game being similar enough to modern 3D Sonic that you feel like it should be intuitively the way you expect, and when it isn't, it feels off. But the fact that one stomp doesn't kill all your horizontal movement, which is whoa, what? That always blows my mind. The fact that you can boost onto speed pads and they actually speed you up more when you're boosting, like on ramps. Like if you boost on a speed ramp, you go higher. Like it's weird. Like there's little things like that.
You know what experience that I had this in?
What's that?
Resident Evil 5. Terrible fucking game.
Yeah, me and Hunter played like an hour of Resident Evil 5 when we were hanging out, and he did not.
I hated it. I hated it so much.
Yeah, he did not like it. But
I hated it. That's what I was gonna say.
I will say this is not a small talk episode, so we will get to the main game here.
No, this is all small talk. We're going to be doing this for the next 30 minutes.
Yep.
Another thing that happened, I just want to say this quickly. I was right. The Spider-Man voice actor came out and said, I think today, he came out and said that he just meant performative wokeness, not...
Yeah, okay.
I was right. I was right. I'll take my award.
Wait.
Shower me in medals. I was correct. Not you.
Who's that Spider-Man guy that was trying to like get with the girl?
All of them?
But they
Oh,
were saying
no.
Wait, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
What's his name? It's the
animated
Miles
movies,
voice
yeah.
actor from Spider-Verse.
So fucking funny.
Hang on.
How do you think he's cringe for it?
He's so real for that, though.
Shamik
Or
Moore.
is he cringe?
Shamik Moore.
Yeah. What a guy.
There's other fish in the sea.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Oh god, Spider-Man 2 is broken. What did they do?
I was gonna go main game.
No, Spider-Man 2 is fucking broken. The PC port, it got an update, and now it has to load every 5 seconds. I checked Reddit, I saw people talking about it. This is an update from a few weeks ago, I think. I don't know how they... I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there, I don't know.
He does
I've
know.
been hearing a lot about Reddit lately.
Good things?
That's so true.
Dude, there's this guy that sits next to me in class. All he does is browse Reddit.
He's me.
I got like my YouTube monthly report thing that creators get. Apparently, I was so thrown off guard because I uploaded a short from the Race Wars episode that's like Family Guy Funny Moments part something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I checked it and I got a notification that was like, your most watched video was Family Guy Funny Moments. And I was like I watched it.
Wait. Is that the one where it was the cutaway?
Yes.
Yeah. Where you're fighting the boss. That's a great short.
How many views did it get?
I think it did alright, yeah.
580 something.
Yeah.
I just checked because I was going through my channel.
580,000?
No.
What do you think, buddy?
Well, I don't know. I know that Rhythm Heaven game got 45k views.
Yeah, only 45,000
Actually, it's at
people played Rhythm Heaven
60k
Fever.
now. 60k people
What?
got Rhythm Heaven views on my Rhythm Heaven video.
Okay, last time I checked it, it was like at 45, so it's been gaining.
Yes.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Oh,
did you have
yeah!
commentary on that video?
No.
Why no commentary?
Because I made it in 5 seconds.
it's not that kind of video. Yeah. Anyways,
Speaking of Spider-Man, rumors about Spider-Man 4's plot have come out.
it never ends. I did see this, though.
They really want it to be a street-level film. Also, a new episode of Daredevil came out. And in it, they mention Police Chief Morales. People are theorizing that that's Miles' dad, even though he's always been Jefferson
God.
Davis.
Yeah, but they don't want to have that name anymore because
Jefferson. Wait a second. Jefferson Davis,
Yes.
Right.
President of the Confederacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That was Miles'
that's
dad's
why.
name. They changed it to Miles in some Jefferson Morales in some recent stuff, but I don't know if they're doing that for Daredevil. Who knows?
I think they will because I think they just. It was always weird that was his name. I know it's like it's fine. It's not that weird, but it's just it makes sense that they would want to move away from that for obvious reasons.
I mean, the real
Why?
interesting thing is if they introduce Miles in Daredevil, then that almost sort of implies Peter is going to be like the multiverse Avengers level Spider-Man in the MCU, while Miles is going to be the street level Spider-Man in the MCU,
Ooh,
which I think can work.
I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Speaking of Spider-Man,
Yes! I recently saw a review for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game, and I just found out that it's like impossible to get copies of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Because
I did know this.
It's a PS4 game, and it got unlisted on a bunch of stuff because Activision stopped caring. So, if you want to play it, you have to buy a physical copy, I'm pretty sure.
not super common, I don't think. Yeah, a lot of
You know
Spidey
what?
games are delisted.
I support the forcing of buying physical copies because that's the way gaming used to be.
That's so true.
I think we've moved too far. The accommodating left wants you to be able to play your games.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Yes!
What about
Speaking of
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, some new set photos leaked of Nick Cage's Spider-Man Noir movie.
Wait,
I can't actually really excited for
what
that.
happened do you mean Nick
It's not a
Cage's
movie though.
Spider-Man
It's
Noir
a limited
movie?
series.
Oh,
it's
it's
an
a
8-part limited series.
Oh, my bad.
Releasing on MGM Plus, but it's coming to Amazon Prime afterwards. So
Okay.
I'm excited.
Me too.
I bet it's gonna be good or shit. Either way, I'm gonna watch it. Speaking of Spider-Man,
Nick Cage.
I don't have anything else.
The one that got all those women pregnant?
Probably.
yeah, sounds like him. Speaking of Nick Cage, and speaking of Spider-Man,
Cage. Kids.
is this an hour of small talk that we're gonna hit? Like,
It says he only has 2 kids.
Oh, I thought he was the one that had... Oh, is that Nick Cannon that I'm thinking of?
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Hang on, can you give me a second?
don't look at more Spider-Man news.
Spider-Man news. Stranger Things star Sadie Sink joins Tom Holland in next Spider-Man movie.
I don't know if I believe that.
Wait,
Speaking of Spider-Man,
what about Zendaya?
fuck.
Spider-Man star responds to pushback over woke. I already talked about that. Well, I guess I repeated the topic,
Wait, was
so it's
Tom
over.
Holland talking about woke?
No, it was Hudson Thame? Is that his name?
Yeah.
It was
Hudson Lane. There's Tobey Maguire and the other guy.
Hudson Thames.
Yeah, Adam.
He's,
There's no other guys.
He voice acts Spider-Man in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. One of the best Spider-Man
Yep, that's
TV shows,
good.
by the way. Spectacular was the
That's
best
good.
Spider-Man show, but I think Your Friendly Neighborhood might have overtaken it for me.
It was actually Tobey Maguire, but whatever. Speaking of Spider-Man, our
You know
main game
Hudson Thames is
this
only
month?
5'11".
as selected by you
What
is
about
Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
No, that's
No,
not
it
right.
wasn't. Wait a second. It wasn't selected by him. It was selected by the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Get it
Spider-Man
right.
Shattered Dimensions. Any information about it? Do we want to talk about it yet?
No. So what do you guys know about Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions before going into it?
I didn't know it existed.
That's a good start.
I knew about it. I knew that it was hard to find, like it's expensive and delisted. I knew that there's like a bunch of these Activision Spider-Man games on PS3, 360. And I thought this was probably the best received one. I think I remember hearing that. Like the people really like this
I
one.
think this Spider-Man 2, Edge of Time, and Web of Shadows are all considered to be like the good Spider-Man games. Like the good old Spider-Man games. Obviously 2018 is
The old
up there
ones, yeah,
too.
yeah. But it's crazy to say 2018 is up there compared to these games. I'm not gonna. It's crazy to say up there. Anyways,
Up there, you know.
anyways,
In a
Not to
similar
get ahead of
area.
myself. So who are these developed by? Beanox, is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know much about Beanox, but I don't know. They always looked interesting to me. One thing I also knew is that these are like not based on like movies. They're based on comic books.
Right.
So that was like my biggest
versions.
They're very comic accurate games to my understanding, and so that scares me a little bit because I have extreme negative interest in comic books. So which is no slight at comic fans or comic books. I just have literally no interest. And so I thought that I would feel a little left out playing this game, but we'll see how I felt about that later.
Beanox made the Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PS3, Wii, and Windows versions of Monsters vs. Aliens.
Oh shit! Wait, did they make DreamWorks Kart? Because I played that. Or it's called Madagascar Kart. It's called Madagascar. Kart.
Well, they made the B-movie game.
Well, I played that. It's pretty good. It's a GTA clone.
I'm not seeing any Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
On what? The DS?
Co-developed with Mercenary Technology on the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Damn.
They made Skylanders Supercharged Racing.
Not impressive.
Crash 4, It's About Time.
Okay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 listed as additional work.
Oh, that's right. They're part of Activision now, so these guys don't exist anymore. That's right. They're just a name. Right. Well, I was we'll say tentatively excited to play this game, but with the mindset that I thought I might not like it.
I had no clue what to expect going into this game. I knew it was one of the good Spider-Man games, and I needed to play that after Spider-Man 2. It was this or 2018, but I also just replayed 2018, so I didn't want to replay it again. So, Shattered Dimensions, I knew had 4 playable characters. I knew basically the box art. Also, I saw a lot of scenes from Edge of Time and thought they were from this game, but we'll get to that when we play Edge of Time. But other than that,
really?
apparently, I have never seen any footage of Shattered Dimensions, because everything I thought was from this game was from Edge of Time.
Interesting.
That's all I knew going in.
Yep, that's all I knew going in.
I knew pretty much nothing.
2010?
I knew good Spider-Man
right?
game.
Is that right? 2010, 2011?
Before I Google it, I'm going to say yes.
2010, not 2011. I think 2010. Let's see.
2010.
Let's fucking go.
4 days before the towers fell. And then Edge of Time was 2011. The turnaround in these games was crazy.
That's not... I do think they're really similar, though, to be fair.
I think they might have a different art style.
Really? Well, we'll get there. Apparently, we're going to play it, so...
Maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna play what now?
Hotline Miami 3.
So, the game...
Oh, cool.
No. I have the wheel. I decide what we play. I have the wheel, goddammit. I run this show. I run it. Don't try and overthrow me. I fucking run this show. You guys are just here to be extra setting on my face of this fucking show.
I feel it more and more every month.
Literally. Beaten down. Well, I will say... I will say, first impressions, booting this game up, after pressing the start button, I think that the intro of this game is, it's well written. It's very fast and brief, but this game's kind of funny, isn't it?
It is, and it has Stan Lee narrating it. Rest in peace, God rest his soul. And it honestly just feels like the entire opening feels like a huge love letter to comic fans.
I totally felt that. And I'm not a comic fan.
I haven't read a lot of The Amazing Spider-Man. I've mostly read Ultimate Spider-Man. But it feels heavily pandered towards Amazing Spider-Man fans. And that's amazing. That's amazing. Say that again. Say that again.
Yeah, say that again. Yeah. And even like between levels, they give you these like hint screens that are like, fun fact, in 1994, an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 106, like, they give you these little fucking nerd emoji. and some of them are like recent, up until like a year before the game came out. So I thought that was really cool. I mean, like you said, I really get the vibe that if you are a Spider-Man fan, there's so much to get out of this game.
So, Spider-Man I should probably start with Mysterio. So, Mysterio broke into a museum in order to steal a tablet of extra-dimensional power and use it to turn his illusions into real magic. And Spider-Man jumps in and goes to stop it. Hey, Mysterio, you fishbowl head, you knock it off. And then he jumps in and he goes to punch Mysterio. Mysterio holds up the tablet and he fucking Sonic Primes him.
And by the way, if Mysterio knew what the tablet was, stupid fucking move.
Oh, yeah. So Sonic Prime definitely just stole this game's entire shtick, right?
True.
It's the same shit. Literally the exact same. Yeah, anyways, now that the tablet broke, it's split up across multiple... Whoa, I almost knocked over my light. It's split up across multiple dimensions, and now other versions of Spider-Man have to help Madam Web recover the tablet. You guys know Madam Web from hit movie Madam Web.
She doesn't... Dude, she looked hot in the movie, and I don't know what happened. They fucked her up in this one. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they ruined the Madam Web character in this game.
Yeah, something bad
What
happened.
movie are you talking about?
Hit Sony's 2023 movie Madam Web.
Is it 2023? I thought it was last year.
Wait, you might be right. Madam Web.
Fake fan of Madam Web.
Oh, it's February 14th, 2024.
Fake fan 2020. Oh my god. What's her name though? Dakota Johnson. Yeah, that was not fucking Dakota Johnson. That's the Grand Geezer.
That is the Grand Geezer. So, just want to add quickly, because we already skipped past the title screen. Love the title screen. Love the vibe of it.
It is cool.
How it switches between dimensions. Also, just want to add, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. It paints a picture. Tells you, the title gives you an idea of what the story's going to be, the multiverse threat. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. It's what's up? What do you want? What are you gonna nerd emoji?
It's an opinion. It's not a fact. But I do find the title Shattered Dimensions very evocative. But I did not find that it very accurately reflected a game, which in reality has very little in the way of crossover elements.
I agree. You're right. You are right. I agree. But the point is, it's like you said, it's an evocative title. Web of Shadows. It paints in your picture. What is the Web of Shadows? Edge of Time. Edge of Time is a badass fucking name. It's like Mario and Luigi partners in time. It's fucking awesome. And then 2018 Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, it was Marvel's, okay? Well, it was different at the time. It was refreshing. It was a clean break.
Okay, yeah, I agree, sure. And they did the same thing with God of War in 2018. And then God of War was like God of War Ragnarok.
That was good, man.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I agree. Especially after Miles Morales, it was weird. Because we were like, wait, wasn't that Spider-Man 2?
I personally believe Spider-Man 2 should have been called Spider-Man in big Spider-Man tech, like the Spider-Man font, and then the word we, W-E, with a little bit of Miles and Spider-Man or Miles and Peter twing in there.
Plain.
And then
Peter who?
We are Venom. Spider-Man, we are Venom.
That's good. But what if it was called Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions?
I was trying to hold a straight face for that. Worst fucking joke you've ever made, and I couldn't.
I know, it was good. It's really great. Fun fact, before we actually jump into the game, this voice actor list is fucking stacked. I don't know if you looked at IMDb. Neil Patrick Harris, Josh.
Wait a minute.
John DiMaggio, Jim Cummings, Steve Bloom, Nolan North. It's like, god damn.
I will say Nolan North always been the best Deadpool. I'll just say that right now. Fucking
I didn't know that he did the voice in any. Does he do him in the Deadpool game?
He is also Deadpool in the Deadpool game. Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Deadpool and what else?
What are you doing over there, Hunter?
Are you hiking?
Are you building a desk?
Why?
What do you mean? Why? That's not an answer. You're making sense.
No, he's right. It's none of our business.
Yeah, it's not our business. I did also think it was an interesting decision. So your four Spider-Men are Amazing, Noir, 2099, and Ultimate. I thought it was interesting that to make Ultimate different from Amazing, they just put him in the black suit.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that they all have stickum powers. They call their sticky stickum powers.
I like it.
He's just fucking with
good.
Madam
I like
Web
the
the whole time. All of the suits look fucking flawless. 2099, I think, could be a little bulkier, but that's usually just me being used to Across the Spider-Verse's Miguel design. Noir, I think, looks great. Amazing looks great. Ultimate, his symbiote suit, fucking amazing. And his classic suit that you can unlock later, also incredible. Both look great. The one thing I would change with the playable cast of this game is... Hey, I need to Google something quickly.
Yes. And real quick, on the topic of you comparing this to Spider-Verse with 2099, his voice caught me way off guard. You know? I was not expecting that voice to come out of there. Same with Noir, honestly. I thought Noir would be grittier, but he's just a silly little guy.
Yeah, you would think. So, okay. I found what I was looking for. The cast of this game is Peter as Amazing Spider-Man. I believe it's also Peter as Noir. Miguel is 2099, and then Peter is Ultimate. This game came out in 2010. It would have been impossible to do this, but if they waited like a year or two, then the cast would be way more interesting because it's not three Peters and a Miguel. Because the death of Spider-Man in the Ultimate Comics was 2011, so they could have had Peter, Miguel, and Miles, which I think would have been way more interesting. I would love a remake of this game that changes a bunch of small story stuff and has those changes instead.
I would just like another attempt at a Spider-Verse game that's more ambitious. And unfortunately, Insomniac tried to do it, but it got canceled. So,
yeah.
RIP! Anyways,
very unfortunate.
I guess we can, if you're ready to start going level by level, I think this game is broken into 13 levels, not including the tutorial. So it makes it easy to discuss, I think.
So right off the bat, art style, very jarring. It's like cel-shaded, comic booky style.
I dig it, though.
Yeah, kind of caught me off guard at first. Didn't really like it. Like it further in. I also had to rearrange my brain because I was thinking about it from a modern lens. This was on the Xbox 360 when every game was gray and brown.
Yes.
So this game having like actual popping colors, especially in the Kraven level where it is all sort of gray and brown, but then you have like the Ultimate Spider, or not the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man suit sticking out more. Looks great.
I'm just gonna come out right off the bat and say that Kraven is, I believe, the worst level in the entire game. And I would say that it left a very negative first impression, if I can be completely honest.
I agree.
This is reflective of my entire opinion, though.
I had some extreme issues with the first level.
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say. The extreme issues. I don't know if you're gonna go like part of the level.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
You
can go.
Okay, so I was fighting some enemies, and a door opened up where some enemies came from, and I ended up walking through this door while it was open and fighting some enemies, and it closes around me, and now I'm in this tiny little circular room. No way out.
And
like
absolutely
no way out. I can't climb up. I hit like a ceiling, like a very short ceiling. And then eventually, like, I'm just, like, trying to play with the controller. Like, I found a way where I could see outside the room because I was crawling, like, into the walls. And, like, eventually I just looked away, and I was out of the walls suddenly, and I was on the other side.
Yeah, I did notice that. This game has a weird way of, if you're somewhere you're not supposed to be, it'll just teleport you out after a while. You have to, like, really find the positioning to do that, though. Like, I think I clipped through the ground a few times in this game, and if you just fall far enough, you just whoop!
And you know what I'll say for that? I got to 3 out of 5, like, switches pulled in that area after the first boss fight, in that giant vertical area. And then I got to a point where there were no more switches I could find, and no more enemies I could find to fight. And, like, I did something where I pressed, like, X a bunch of times on my PlayStation controller, so, you know, I maxed out my vertical height. Like, I reached the sky. I reached the height limit. Could not find anything. I defeated all the enemies in the area. I think the game soft locked itself.
So there's 2 more
And I will
switches at the bottom?
Yes, and that's
Well,
what I
did the
said.
switches at the bottom. Guess what? That's the ones I did. Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah, that's the ones I did.
it's not clear to me if he actually soft locked or if he just couldn't find the other 2 switches. I didn't have a hard time finding them, and more importantly, there were enemies surrounding all of the switches, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Guess what? Kill all the enemies.
right, not the best move. I I can't tell if you really soft locked there or not. It's still unclear to me.
Well, I
What?
did clip through the walls, so
There's that, and then also I will say, as I will be sure to let you know throughout, there are many soft locks in this game.
Yes.
So I would not at all be shocked. Normally, I'd be inclined to not be so sure that Hunter was actually in a soft lock there, but I actually do think it's more likely than not.
I had a similar situation where it wasn't a soft lock, but I thought I was, because I was swinging up to the top. I hit the top 3 switches, and I was like, there's 2 more switches in here? Oh, they're at the bottom, and I just fell all the way back down, pulled the 2 at the bottom, and then went up. I fixed it very easily.
Yeah, I mean, this first level, it's not that it's awful, but it's simple combat. I guess we'll just get into this. I don't like the combat in this game, especially as amazing. It fucking blows. I mean, it's really simple.
Mm-hmm.
Enemies have way too much health, by the way, like way too much, an unreasonable amount. And there's absolutely no incentive to chain combos. So it's like it has the amount of combos, or excuse me, the amount of combat as like a character action game, like your Devil May Cry's and your Bayonetta's. Like it is a
Like Sonic Unleashed.
yeah, like Sonic Unleashed, but it has like effectively no depth to it.
Like Sonic
And
Unleashed.
it takes forever. And yeah, like Sonic Unleashed, and enemies are tanky like Sonic Unleashed. So this is just that bad beat 'em up combat, and especially as amazing. Almost all this level is combat, and it fucking sucks, in my opinion.
when are we going to go back to discuss the tutorial?
You have stuff you want to say about the
If you have anything to get, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. One thing that annoyed the hell out of me in the tutorial is, like, whenever I'd get to, like, it would have, like, a new prompt, it would make me wait, like, 45 seconds to, like, figure out what this new prompt is, or, like, maybe, like, a minute. But it
Yeah.
did not let me, like, input the button. Like, it like, locked out the controls, like, until it gave me the prompt. Like, those controls did not exist until the prompt came. So every time there was a new prompt, which there was a decent amount of, it'd make me wait, like, a minute to find out what control it was and actually be able to do it.
And one thing I'll note
Man.
with that too is that there are a lot of situations where you have to kill the enemies in a room, and you'll kill the last enemy, and then you have to wait for their body to like fade out. Then you have to wait for Spider-Man to see like, good guys, and I beat him. And then you have to wait for the narrator to be like, good work, Spider-Man. Our dimension will be safe with your work. And then the door opens. It's like the pacing on this game is not tight at all. I will say that.
Also, I experienced one crash after the first... No. Before your first fight with Kraven, like right when the cutscene with Kraven started, a game crashed for me.
Wonderful. And I will mention...
And, just...
You took a dramatic pause. Don't interrupt it.
And, you know what that scene where you need to make the sniper hit the tree?
Yeah?
Yes.
I didn't know you were supposed to do that, so I'm just jumping around down there for forever, because I didn't know you need to make him hit the tree. That was not intuitive.
I found it pretty intuitive.
I found it pretty too.
You're
But-
wrong.
There's an important thing in game testing where no matter how intuitive the experienced gamer should be, this is a kid's game, ultimately. And it should be very easy for kids to understand. And so I do feel there are several points at this game where it's like a little too frustrating, a little too demanding. It can be a little bit much at times, in my opinion. And I will say this, it's an important thing as a qualifier. I played on authentic PlayStation 3 hardware. You two played on RPCS3, if that's correct, yes?
We do not condone piracy or emulation because both
No,
are
I
evil.
played on PS3.
Both are evil.
I played physical on PS3.
He's a liar.
I'm not.
Anyways, I will say though, any technical issues you experienced on emulator probably weren't the emulator.
I do have a question for you, Wes. You mentioned enemies have too much health. What difficulty did you play on?
Normal.
Okay. I played the entire game on hard, and I also thought they had too much health.
It's really bad on normal. It's like a really big problem on normal still. So I don't know how much difficulty honestly affects it.
I played easy, and it wasn't... Like, I just tried something on easy. It wasn't bad at all. So I think easy is probably not. If you want lower health,
maybe it makes
just to coast
better.
through it. Maybe. I also went back and replayed the Craven level after beating the game. And it made me realize I was probably under-leveled at a lot of points in the game. Because, man, those enemies go down real quick the further you are in the game. I was pretty much one-shotting them.
Yikes. I mean, but even still, that shouldn't matter in a game
really
like this. It's a linear game. It shouldn't even be a mechanic. I mean, I'm okay with a skill tree, but with upgrades that increase health, I don't know. That should just be given to the player, in my opinion. But
So what do we think of the web swing?
I will. Yeah, that's where I was just gonna hit. It's fine. It gets the job done. It's okay.
I think it is good, but it's that weird in between of like trying to be linear but trying to have the like feel of an open world game. Like
I wish it was just linear.
That's fair. But the Amazing
Because I was
Spider-Man
getting
game,
lost. Whenever they tried to make it a little open, I got completely lost. And I got turned around as hell because everything looks the same.
That is true. It's very similar-looking environments.
but the Amazing Spider-Man game, I don't know if this is a 3DS thing or it's on all versions. If you hold the B button, I think it's B. Yeah, it's B.
Wait. Did you play the DS version of the game?
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
The Amazing Spider-Man, not Shattered Dimensions. If you hold the B button, Spider-Man just like ascends a little bit and swings in a straight line wherever you're holding. I think something like that would work a lot better in this game. But I also do like the... I do like how this game's web swinging feels. It's just way too... Like... It's not
a big arc.
It's a big arc, and it's very
Yes.
very free form. Also, like the Amazing Spider-Man, it's very rigid, and you stay in a straight line. You can really do a lot of shit with this game's web swinging.
I do appreciate that they did the Spider-Man 2 thing where it sticks to the nearest surface, though. I mean, they did do it. I mean, as long I don't like the Lego Spider-Man style of stick to God and swing forward. So I do like that aspect of it, but I do agree that sometimes the web swinging was a little bit unruly for how linear of a game this generally is.
And it's also got this weird system where you can hold A and it swings faster. Or sorry, I played it on I played it on Xbox controller. But
it's a bad control.
That should just be the default, honestly.
Yeah, and it's a very awkward movement because that button does things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you can instantly just go swing fast. No, you can't do it. You have to start swinging, and then the swing is already pretty fast. So by the time you hold the button, it just feels strange.
And if you accidentally hold that button right before swinging, you do the jump and then jump up and swing up, which I think that move is pretty cool. I think being able to just up is a really good addition.
I do like that.
It would be good in an open world game. It would be good in an open world game.
Yes, I agree. It's just it doesn't feel great control, but it was better than I expected, to be honest, because I consider 2018 and Spider-Man 2 some of the best controlling games I've ever played in terms of movement. And good attempt. This is a good attempt. That's all I can say. Good try. I mean, not a complete hit, but
for 8 years before 2018, not bad. PS3 game too.
Good work.
Not awful.
My favorite part of the game is spamming X to get infinite height.
Real.
Yeah, they didn't balance it at all because they didn't have to. It's linear.
It's not platforming, although when they do attempt platforming, it kind of gets funny. And then I also repeatedly mixed up. This didn't happen so much at the end, but it did happen as late as 2/3 in my Insomniac and Activision controls. Specifically for web zip, I kept pressing circle instead of the swing button, and constantly. But I got used to it eventually.
So another thing I like about this game is the attack animations. So obviously, combat against hordes of enemies, not amazing, but at least as Amazing Spider-Man. But Amazing Spider-Man's animations of his heavy attack, webbing the ground and pulling rocks out and swinging stuff, that's so fucking cool. I love this game's attack animations. I wish Insomniac kind of did something like it. I know it's going for like a more realistic, not necessarily gritty, but it's a different style. But also,
yeah, I get you.
Would anyone really question if Spider-Man, like in the next game, held his fingers right here and webbed like a web fist around his hand and punched someone? Like, that'd be so fucking cool.
And one of my favorite ones is in the Noir, when you're doing like a stealth attack, but the game can't figure out what kind of ledge you're on. He just does this move where you like and they like spin up in a big ball web and then they fall down. It looks goofy as hell, but it's great. Like
the Noir stealth attacks, we'll get to it more in depth when we get to the stealth levels.
Good.
Yeah,
they're impactful.
Yeah, I also love depending on what surface you're near, he'll just fucking grab and slam him into the wall and then web him.
Slam against the wall. Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's really good.
The animations in this game are amazing.
On those.
The animation team did great.
I agree, and I do think the graphics, the visual presentation as a whole is really good, honestly. I don't remember any music, but I mean, the presentation and the voice acting in this game is fantastic. I think the presentation as a whole is actually really excellent in this game, especially for when it came out. I assume probably not a super high budget game, just given what it is. They kind of smashed it, and they also, one thing they did well, and I think the Craven level, this is probably its strongest aspect, is the visual variety. So, like I said, the levels themselves can look kind of samey because they're just kind of one big environment with a lot of enemy rooms and stuff. But in terms of like each level looking different, aside from maybe a couple of those Noir ones and a couple 2099 ones, every level in this game actually is very visually distinct. And they don't have like the 2018 style set pieces so much with like QTEs and big chases. But they always have something really interesting going on, whether it's like helicopters crashing or fire.
2099 kind of had those sections with the skydiving portions. They're not obviously as
I'll get there, yeah. Those were fantastic, I do have to say. But, I mean, even sticking to Craven, that first boss fight, quite bad.
I think actually... well, maybe not. I was going to say I think this may have been Beanox's... Oh yeah, okay, so not counting ports, this was Beanox's first Spider-Man game.
Good job on their first try.
They ported Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man Friend or Foe to Windows, but this was their first, like, game. Spider-Man game.
Well, good job,
they made B-movie game also.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, boss fights, they're a mega mixed bag. Do we agree on this?
Yeah. The more I played them, the more they felt like Souls games, because I refused to use the dodge function.
I thought the more I played them, the worse they were. I mean, okay, this first Craven fight is a disaster, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Because the entire gimmick is and this is how a lot of the combat works in this game. If you try to run up and wail on them, they'll block everything you do and then punch you in the face. If you wait, they'll do a bunch of random shit and you have to wait for them to do their big attack and then they get, my hand got stuck in the ground, and then you punch them. It's one of those games, and it's also very messy because nothing is telegraphed very well. Like, in particular, there's moving the Craven fight, where the floor shoots up spikes.
No hints
no
of that.
Fucking telegraph. Nothing.
You
it's
sort of figure it
damage.
out. You do sort of figure it out when he jumps up. I was able to dodge it.
You're just supposed to jump, or you can go off to the side where there's no spikes.
Listen, I didn't die. I'm just saying that it's bad design.
I thought it was pretty intuitive.
Buddy,
shut up. Just because we can say stuff's intuitive doesn't mean you can. But
no, I don't know. That fight was terrible.
I liked the combat when you realized how advantageous it was to stay close to the enemy, because you want to be able to, like, frame one, hit a heavy attack. So when Craven was charging his big attack, they'll get his hand stuck in the ground. Like, oh no, I'm stuck. I was right up in his face for that, and I just dodged a little past it and then went straight into attacking. It became really satisfying at a certain point. I still would hesitate to say it's good, but it activated the dopamine receptors in my brain whenever I nailed it.
That is sick for you.
That is sick for me.
I'm sickening sick. For me.
That is sick for me, because I'm the face of this fucking show, and I'm going to win this wheel next time, okay? I'm going to win this goddamn wheel.
I'm the face in 2 videos. I do think the dodge system is really strange, because it has this automated dodge thing, where if you hold L2 in front of an enemy, you can dodge like one enemy's attacks automatically.
Never used it.
But it feels really awful to use, and almost every boss attack is undodgeable with that system. So it almost feels like they wanted to do like a Zelda Z targeting type thing, but it just feels fucking terrible. I will say there are better bosses than this one, but really bad for suppression in my opinion.
This might be the worst boss. Like, the worst.
I wouldn't quite say it's the worst boss. It's just the worst level overall because there's nothing good about it, and also it feels so disconnected from Amazing's world. It's just this jungle, you know, and it doesn't. Craven's not even into that much. He just shows up to fight you every now and then. And just Craven's inherently not very interesting. Do we agree on this? I don't care much for Craven.
He could have had more going on.
Although I will say one thing, and Hunter, I know you did enjoy this, is the usually halfway before or after a boss fight, they'll throw in one of these little punch-out style boxing sessions. It's cool the first time.
I also actually think it was good in the Carnage fight.
It was better there, a little more aggressive. Yeah,
Pretty awesome. I love that part.
I thought the punch-out fights were cool.
It was nice when
Yeah.
I broke it up. It's just later in the game they overuse it. Especially I'm thinking in like the Goblin level, they'll do this like 4 times in one level, and it's like, okay, I've had enough. And there's also 0 difficulty to it as well.
A little bit of a complainer here is all I'm hearing.
I'm being critical because I don't think this game is absolutely perfect.
It's not.
I think it's absolutely perfect, except for the technical errors that caused me to play less of the game.
Less.
That I
Is it
started
called
today.
time? Is time the technical error you're talking about?
Time is only 99% of the battle.
Spider-Man 2099?
He was on the edge of time.
Yo! So, just a few things I want
That's
to throw
not
out
quite
there.
hot.
If you guys are ready to move on to the next level, I do have some things I want to throw out there before that.
Please go for it.
So, first off, it's something in the tutorial that I learned while looking through the skill tree. 2099 has a light speed dash attack.
What?
2099 has a light speed dash attack.
What is that?
Sonic is what it is. That is the second.
Lightspeed Dash!
That is
the thing is, the way you like, whenever I read it in Sonic, I read it as Lightspeed Dash, and you're reading it Lightspeed.
I think that's how it's written in game, is light speed dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hearing it as not light speed, but as in like light, as in Way's little dash.
A little dash.
Well, I think
Interesting.
that's the second Sonic reference in this game, because we had...
Is it an actual Sonic reference, or is it just
No. It's
the game ripping off Sonic?
It's not an actual Sonic reference, but first they reference hit TV show Sonic Prime, and now they reference the Lightspeed Dash. Second thing is when you're fighting Craven, I think it's right at the end, Spider-Man says, and I quote, "Hey Craven, why don't you make like one of your trophies and get stuffed?"
Hey, what do you mean by this?
All right, we can
There's
move on to
another
the
line
next
like that
level
later.
now. Wait, is there?
Well, I will say one more thing, and this is going to be a constant theme. I've mentioned this game has really bad pacing. First of all, its first level is 28 fucking minutes long. That's too much. In my opinion,
All the levels are like
the
30
optimal length
minutes.
for a video game level is like 10, 15 minutes. Like, this is like twice as long as it needs to be, especially considering, most importantly, pretty much every single level in this entire game has its boss fight twice. Yes, they mix it up a little bit. Did not need to be the case. If they cut out the first half of every level in this game, I think it would be much better with like 2 exceptions.
They also had to make them
too much.
the
Just too
levels,
much.
They had to make the levels really long though because so I assume so much of the budget went into new assets for how much variety there was in the areas. So they had to spend a lot of time with them otherwise.
And I understood that, but it's just like I would have honestly been okay with a 5-hour game in this case because the Spider-Verse concept, it just doesn't lend itself super well. And I will say, I was just to say, and the one benefit of the levels being long is that even when you don't see the bosses, there's some really good banter between Spider-Man and the villain, and you get to know their relationship a little bit. I thought that was cool.
That is good. The issue is this is kind of like a
you say that.
Spider-Verse game. Spider-Verse in the comics was not very interesting, like ever. And then Spider-Verse in this game, it's a good game, but it doesn't really do any Spider-Verse stuff.
It doesn't explore the concept.
Really, the only interesting Spider-Verse media is the movies that have come out recently.
Damn.
Wait, so is Spider-Verse a thing before those animated movies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's never really been good.
Yeah.
I'm having my IGN Sonic moment.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse was never good. This was the first time.
IGN said
But
Sonic was
apparently-
never good.
Oh, you don't even
buddy.
know.
Did 4chan shut them down after that?
Worse
What?
Sonic fans.
New history. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about level 1, so I guess it wasn't the best first impression, but you know.
Level 2 is Noir, right?
With Hammerhead.
Right. Okay. I only started labeling them later. So
Fair.
So with Noir, you are what year does it take place? Like the 1600s, right?
Oh man, that late? Or that
Or
early?
no.
I thought it was way later than that.
Noir has a 1600s suit.
I thought it was like 1920s.
1930s, yeah, sorry. I was confused because Noir has an optional like 1602 suit or something
Oh,
like that.
that's cool though.
Anyway, so yeah, it takes place in the 1930s. It's all noir setting, which is also what made me think of the noir film project that I'll be doing my members video on. And his stuff is entirely stealth focused. So the stealth is not great.
I will say, I actually don't think it's bad. I and maybe this is controversial. I enjoyed the noir levels the least in terms of gameplay because I think inherently the stealth is just not as interesting and it's too slow.
Mm-hmm.
However, I honestly feel like the hiding in the shadows aspect of it is pretty well executed. The combat as noir, though.
Oh, awful! Just avoid it. So noir's stealth, it's super slow, but it's also very balanced. I guess would be a way to put it. Like it doesn't feel like you can just rip apart an entire group of enemies with stealth. Yeah. You go in an area and you have to actually think about what you're doing next. Versus like the Insomniac games, right? Like I feel like the goddamn Trapster.
Yeah.
I feel like fucking Paste Pot Pete putting down traps for all these enemies.
It's more Batman and less Spider-Man, I would say.
Yeah. So it's
good.
It accomplishes something. Noir accomplishes something, but it's not great. It's not very fun still.
Yeah,
is this a noir game? Like, what are you saying? This is Spider-Man Noir?
Bro didn't play the game.
How far did he only play Amazing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So Hunter,
Hunter,
this is
the whole entire gimmick of this game is that it's split across 4 characters that play differently.
What?
So you play as the Amazing Spider-Man in the first level, which is the one you played as, and then Spider-Man Noir, that's like a detective crime fighter, basically, like Batman. He's Batman. And there's 2099 that takes place in the year 2099. It's all futuristic. It's all future villains. And then there's Ultimate Spider-Man, which is from the
Who's just normal.
Which is from the Ultimate
I
comics.
thought you were talking about 4 different games that were in some kind of series.
Nope, that's all this.
There's no hope. Ugh. Okay,
What?
well, never mind. We'll move on.
What's the big for?
You didn't. I knew you didn't play the game, but it's still just funny to me.
I didn't. 10 more days. I planned on beating this game. I did not know the 11th and 12th were mandatory.
Skill issue.
I mean, okay, I will say, if there's one thing this game succeeded at, it made me invested in Spider Noir as like a character and universe, because I
What about
actually
Madam
am
Web?
really. No, it did not make me invest in Madam Web. It seems like Batman in a cool way. Like I really like the Arkham games.
Wait, Hunter, you played the tutorial. You know there's 4 Spider-Men in this game.
He wasn't paying attention, probably. But anyways, I don't know. Like these
I thought they were different suits.
with different voices and different personalities.
I
Only
hear
kind of
the
one
voices.
personality. That's true.
Oh,
But,
where'd you hear the voices?
With headphones, buddy.
I have
I
headphones.
like this section because it reminds me of Arkham. There, I got it out. I like the Arkham games, and this reminds me of Arkham. I love the grittiness of it. I love how like over the top edgy it is and violent for no reason. I love it. It's fantastic.
I still haven't played the Arkham games.
The gameplay was weak, but weird. You should play those. They're very good. They're kind of like Metroidvanias, surprisingly. The first 2 are. Or more the first one, not really even the second one. But yeah.
He's lying to you.
And I will say the boss fight is way better in this level because it leans into the gimmick of the character being stealth It's still really short and mediocre.
Yeah.
But it is a lot better.
I like Hammerhead after I stopped being confused. I couldn't figure out what got him to blow up the thingy. I think I just had to wait until he would shoot the laser, the big ball at me. The cannonball, that's what it's called. You'd shoot a cannonball at you and that would blow it
the
up.
second fight. Yeah.
Yeah, the second fight.
Ball at you?
After he fuses to his guns.
Yeah, I think the first fight's better than the second one, because the second one has more of that unclear, kind of vague, like, old game syndrome of what the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
And I really don't like when these games... So I enjoyed the boss fights that tested your skills in interesting ways, like the Electro fight, like this fight.
Pretty much Ultimate Spider-Man, that's it.
Like
Those are the bosses I liked, Ultimate Spider-Man.
I didn't like the bosses that were like, you don't know what to do, and then the narrator's like, Spider-Man, there's lots of goo. Maybe it could help if you got him in a sticky situation. Like, that's a shitty... Don't tell me the solution if you're gonna have a puzzle fight.
Baddie Madam Web.
Yeah, the baddie Madam Web. Baddie Web.
When did that come in the game? I might play until that level.
I don't think that's a level.
The tutorial.
It's an okay level. I did enjoy this level more than the previous, and that was actually the trend for a long time. I do think this game actually improves as it goes on considerably.
I agree.
You gonna do a members only Madam Web watch along?
Yeah, we'll do it.
We could. So level 3 doesn't feel like a level. It feels like one big hobgoblin fight. Is that just me?
Which I liked.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I liked it more.
It's cinematic.
But it felt like it was just all one big boss fight. It didn't feel like I was jumping from, Hobgoblin flew away. Hobgoblin went and activated a generator.
Yeah.
That activated 4 shields, and now you have to go to all 4 sections and disable the shields in order to get it.
Yeah. So much of this game is that. Brother, don't ask the questions if you haven't played the game. It's look it up.
I don't know, it just sounds like who the hell would call a character the Hobgoblin?
I mean, honestly, I did think that while playing the game, because I've never heard this character.
Did you know Ned Leeds from Spider-Man Homecoming and Far From Home and No Way Home?
Hobgoblin?
He is the Hobgoblin.
Holy fuck, dude. The Hobgoblin sounded a little scary on him. Anyways, I thought this level was pretty great,
I should mention, not the 2099 Hobgoblin, the amazing Hobgoblin.
Right. And looking through
What's
my
the
notes,
difference?
I think part of everything. I think looking through my notes, part of the reason I like this level so much, first of all, it starts with that skydiving section, which is fantastic. Anytime the game did that, it was like, great. This is what I want for Spider. I want to feel like a superhero. I want to be
That
cinematic.
reminded me of the end of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
How?
Oh, the plane level?
Yeah, where you skydived onto that like boat, or maybe it was a plane.
Are you talking
I don't
about
think that
falling off of
happened.
a waterfall?
In Modern Warfare 2?
No, I'm talking about the skydiving level in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1.
There was one, bud.
It was the very last level in the credits. You skydived.
But I don't think you played that part.
Yeah, you just jumped out of the plane and then it cut to black.
Right then.
I'm pretty sure you skydived.
I'd like to finish talking
Did you
about
play a different
2099's
Modern Warfare
Hobgoblin
than
today.
us?
Yeah. As I was saying, I think all of the falling sections in this game are really great. They're cinematic. This is what they want. And I like 2099's personality, but I find his voice annoying for a very specific reason. Well, 2 specific reasons.
Okay.
First of all,
like a nose.
He keeps calling people crazy and freaks every goddamn second.
Well, yeah, because
And
the future
it's
is
so
racist.
Dude, did you hear this though? Like during dialogue, he's like, "You guys are crazier than a bunch of freaks, or you freaks are so crazy." And he had like 10 variations of this fucking line.
So that's because 2099 isn't like a spider person in the sense that he got bit by... Well, I actually don't know this version of Spider-Man 2099 very well, but I know a lot of versions of 2099 know the legacy of Spider-Man and want to carry it on by... I think he has like a spider steroid thing that he injects himself with. So he's basically just a normal guy with spider power steroids.
Right.
So I would, if you were a normal guy and you saw a big ass scorpion mutant guy, you'd call him a freak.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it 16 times in the space of a minute. Just throwing that out there. And then the second thing, it was not funny when he did it. And this is a little bit how I felt getting into the game, how I thought it was going to be, and luckily this problem didn't really continue. but especially on that first 2099 level where they're using slang and referencing corporations and shit, it felt like Sonic Frontiers writing if I didn't get the references.
Yeah, I guess if you don't know what Alchemax is, you'd be pretty confused.
So, and he's like, this was worse than the time I fought Quadriblion in the Guac dimension and the inverted dimension, or whatever the fuck. And it's like, sure, dude, yeah.
There's an unlockable inverted suit. That's the context.
I don't know what that is, though. I unlocked it. I don't know what it is. Anyways, but other than those little hang-ups, I liked his character, and I thought this level was pretty damn good.
I did too.
Relative to the rest.
Sure.
It's still like a 6 out of 10 level, to be honest with you. But it's entertaining.
And then you fight. And then you fight Electro as Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, a few things I want to say. One, Ultimate Spider-Man design. Fucking love him here. Love the way he looks, love the way he acts. He's the youngest Spider-Man out of all of these. I think he's only like 14 or 15 in this game.
It didn't feel like that, to be honest. But he's very funny.
Well, Ultimate... How much do you know about the Ultimate comics?
Jack shit.
They're fucked up. He dies, like, right after this.
Oh, whoa, okay.
So, Ultimate Spider-Man has been through a lot of bullshit. This is still pre-Ultimatum, where, like, half of the entire cast of the Marvel Universe dies in a tragic terrorist attack. It's fucked up. The Ultimate comics are fucked. He's mature because he has to be. But that's why Mysterio calls him, like, short and stuff like that.
Huh.
On that topic, a lot of the Ultimate designs fucking suck, and that's why the Electro, Deadpool, and kind of the Carnage design in this game are so ass.
Yeah. Fucking Deadpool, man. Why is this black? Huh? That's not right.
No.
That looks bad.
So Ultimate Spider-Man is a lot more, like, horde battle-y. All of his attacks have, like, a very wide range of motion, and they throw a lot more enemies at you. And I think it's probably the most fun to play as, in my opinion.
I actually have very strong thoughts on this. So I thought that the combat in all the other Spider-Man was mediocre to bad. At least especially when there's multiple enemies, which is 90% of the time in this game. And then the boss fights have the problem of constantly not being attackable, and you just have to wait, and that's awful. Ultimate is pretty good for one real reason. First of all, like you said, he's got the big sweepy attacks. And he has a rage meter, and when it fills, you can do his Venom mode, which makes you way stronger and kills enemies in like 2 or 3 hits. It doesn't make the game tanky, it makes it feel like playing an actual video game. And what's great about this is that the rage meter refills the quicker you get repeat hits on enemies, and so it actually fucking incentivizes you to use the combo system
Do a turtle,
to try to
push
hit guys
forward
with
combat!
So it's like they made a game with combos, and they actually matter for once, and it makes you feel good for killing enemies quick. It's good. It's decent. It's kind of mindless. It's very mindless.
Oh, very, yeah.
But it's fun.
Ultimate Spider-Man is very fun when you open up the web skill tree and pin a few challenges, and you're like, alright, I'm doing this one today. I even went back and replayed all of the Ultimate levels. They're still very fun.
Wow. Okay. I mean, and I will say this Electro level, pretty good. It reminds me a lot of Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like the kind of plant area he fights at the end, and then also where they fight No Way Home, actually. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of more platforming in this level. Like, I think the first thing you do is just, like, swing around the big water spews, catching those, like, hostage guys. That stuff's good. I think whenever the game is just being a linear platformer with little small combat. Oh, and then there's another section right after where you're locked in a room and all these little dogs come at you, the electric dogs, and you have to fend them off for like 40 seconds. That was also good.
First game did not have bad dog enemies.
Yeah, I know, right? First good dog enemy in a video game ever.
So
that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
This game continues the trend of Ultimate Spider-Man just getting put through the most bullshit. I said he's mature because he has to be. Amazing Spider-Man, oh yeah, fight Kraven. 2099, yeah, he has to fight like Hobgoblin, but you know, he's equipped for it. He's 2099. Ultimate has to fight big-ass Electro. Yeah. And then right after that, he gets thrown into the fucking Deadpool? He's just getting fucked up the whole game.
He definitely got the short end of the stick. In terms of, like, circumstance, but the levels he's definitely got the best levels. I mean, there's no question. Mm-hmm. Josh Keaton, is that his name? Is really, really good. I really like him.
Oh wait, is he playing Ultimate Spider-Man in this?
I believe he is, yeah. He's really, really good in this.
Oh, that's amazing to hear.
And I thought the final Electro fight, the first one's kind of okay, but the second Electro fight, where it's just dodging attacks with the dam falling apart, that was really good, actually. That felt like a really well-designed fight. And I think, I don't know if you wrote down what Spider-Man says when he beats Electro, but I thought it was something that you would like to say if you knew it.
I didn't write it down.
He says womp womp. It just felt like a thing you'd like to say, because I think you've said it 100 times, though.
So, Ultimate Spider-Man is voiced by Josh Keaton, which is amazing. Josh Keaton
Wonderful.
is a great Spider-Man voice. He also voices him in Invincible.
I've heard that people love him as Spider-Man. He was a Spider guy in that. So this is probably one of the best levels in the game. I would not call it great video gaming, but it was solid. Okay, it's pretty good.
Probably the first time, I haven't played like Devil May Cry or anything like that. Probably the first time I played a beat 'em up and had fun.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be that asshole and say that there's a difference between beat up and character action. This game tries to be like a little bit of both sometimes, and it's just kind of bad. But like a real character action game like Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Rising, good shit. Well, we gotta play one of those sometimes because I'm actually good at those games too. If there's one game I'm good at. Anyways, I need to stop flexing.
We have bigger and better things on the horizon.
I'm sure you do. I think this level's like really bad, honestly. Like, it tries to do this whole really cinematic thing where half the time Sandman is just a big tornado, and it's the shit we said with the generator and the 4 shields where swing here, fight enemies, hit objective 1, swing here, hit enemies, hit. Like, it's that obnoxious shit that nobody likes.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever it's not that, which by the way, those are all considered boss fights, so there's 3 bosses in this level. Whenever it's not that, it's the worst linear shit you've ever fucking seen.
Yep.
And I don't want to... There's one particular section which I really want to drill in.
Oh!
Is the worst fucking part of this game, quite possibly.
Yep.
It's a part where you have to... There's a lot of sections of this game, we briefly mentioned this, where you have to grab a hostage, bring him to a point. Easy. It's actually kind of fun, to be honest. But... Fuck. This part, you have to bring him to the drill, and he operates a drill to break through a wall. And then 2 or 3 of these big guys show up.
Yep.
And the way one-on-one combat with a heavy works in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions is like 90% of the time they do this and they put their guard up. And you have to lock onto them and do this big uppercut to break their guard, and then you jump back down and go... You hit them, and then they start guarding again, right? Easy when there's one of them. When there's 2 of them, and they do these big-ass fucking AoE attacks, and they just spam on you, and they chain you, and you can't break their shields... Answer!
You also...
This section!
The Sandman
Yes,
enemies,
please.
worst fucking level design, or enemy design ever. You have to web an
fuck, I
object
forgot.
and hit them with water in order to attack them, otherwise they're invincible!
Oh, and here's the major fucking problem with that. Because inherently it's not the worst thing ever that you would have to find an object to damage the enemies first. Whatever, I'll do it. Takes 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No. The web zip button and the grab item button are the same fucking button, and so half the time, and this is a problem all throughout the game, by the way, this is like a major control issue. Like, you'll be trying to tear down a wall and you keep zipping to an enemy. Oh, damn, you went fast. Constantly in this fight, you're zipping to an enemy instead of grabbing the water barrel, and then and when you zip, they instantly punch you because you're not supposed to zip to them.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible section. I think I died like 3 times, and this is one of the only times I died in the game.
Oh,
Dreadful.
You want to hear about dying? On hard mode, Sandman, the first fight, will fuck you up.
Yeah, I'll never experience that.
Again, I'm pretty sure I was under-leveled at the time. He beat my ass so hard. Because you have to hit him with water. And then, I'm pretty sure you have to, like, combo him from the left side. And you have to do it from the left side. Because if you do it from the right, his normal attack swings from the right. And if you go to dodge it, you dodge right. So it hits you! You have to dodge left! You don't have iframes! This game has no iframes, I'm pretty sure. It's only where you are.
Yeah, done. What a dreadful level. I think this game has the game only has one redeeming factor. No, this level only has one redeeming factor, and it's that the presentation's really great. And randomly, the art style
I don't
and
like
the setting...
sand levels, so the presentation sucked.
On the topic of sand levels with this style of sand shading, this level specifically, very heavily resembles the game Call of Juarez Gunslinger. No other comment, I just thought this very strongly while playing it.
Actually, my game crashed 30 minutes into this level, and if there wasn't a continue button, I would have stopped playing.
I did experience some soft locks and crashes, as I said before, and thank fuck there's like restart checkpoint button. But the problem is that it's not labeled as a restart checkpoint button, it's labeled as a restart button. So you don't, the first time you press that button, you are on your goddamn knees.
Please, please!
Right? But thank God.
And I played
Terrible level.
When I played on my official PS3 hardware, some of the loading screens took a while, so I'd press restart and just be like, right before the fight. I had time to say a full sermon before the game loaded.
Yeah. I have nothing else to say on Sandman. Terrible level. Just dreadful. Low still low.
I spent 12 minutes on the first Sandman fight.
Damn.
He actually beat my
I
ass.
can't believe it though.
It was harder than Margit in Elden Ring. He actually beat my ass so fucking
That's
hard.
nuts. That should never be true. I don't know. Are you ready for Vulture? That's the next Noir level.
Yeah, I got a really funny glitch here, but we'll get into
same.
We'll get to that in the boss fight. Okay, maybe it's the same glitch.
Did you get soft locked in the boss fight?
Bro, why?
Maybe.
Wait. I'm gonna start describing it.
Okay.
Modes.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm really excited.
Was it right when you were about to kill the boss?
You get him to 0 health.
Fuck. Yes, and then he tries to lunge at you, and then you don't actually get into the boxing section.
And it enters in first person mode, and you can walk around in first person.
But did you get the weird thing where when you came back after
You restarted, and you hit him once, and it goes straight into the boxing section.
What the fuck? Why? So I wrote in my notes. I have almost no notes for this level. I wrote, I got soft locked. Fuck my life, and I didn't know you could. At that time, I thought I had to restart the level, and then I wrote immediately after that, what the fuck just happened? And I have no more notes.
So I had to click out of the game to take notes, so I wrote all of mine with the benefit of hindsight. Mine say, weird glitch, beat Vulture, game locks and doesn't start cutscene, reload save, do punch out QTE, game instantly jumps to cutscene.
Yeah, I can't believe that happened to you too. I'm so glad. Because what the fuck was that?
So
apparently it's somewhat consistent.
Apparently.
Well, we both got really unlucky.
So Adrian Toomes in the Noir universe. I don't know if you caught it in the intro cutscene. Adrian Toomes is the one that killed Uncle Ben in this universe. Not only did he kill him, he ate him.
That was cool.
The Vulture is a cannibal.
Yeah, that's kind of like.
That is like. That's a major spoiler, by the way. Major spoiler.
I'll put a little warning on screen or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I would know it was a spoiler if I had played the game.
Dude, imagine someone's watching this video and they like are scrambling because they're in the middle of unconscious management. God, that's so funny. This level is kind of okay.
I don't remember.
It's about as good as the
boss
rest of
fight.
Noir.
It's just another Noir level. The only other Noir level I remember is like normal city level. Oh, it's the one with the train. I only remember like normal city level and carnival because those are the only two interesting set pieces. Right. Because it turns out when you make a game that's black and white, there's not a whole lot of popping colors.
And another problem is, this is just an inherent thing about this being an older game, is that the black and white aesthetic is cool, but the low resolution really hurts visibility sometimes, I found. Like, I mean, I played this game on a PS3 at 720p, and it can be kind of rough sometimes. And I feel like there wasn't a lot of okay, maybe I should say the contrast was too high, and so there wasn't a lot of... You couldn't make out enemies in the dark, is my point, right? So it has the thing going on where you always have your detective vision on, so the game looks kind of ugly. And so that was just a really frustrating aspect of these levels. I did like once again, the world building of, oh wait, he killed Uncle Ben, and he's kind of scary, and he's burning in a building. Like, I liked how gritty and interesting, like, I got invested in these characters, but the boss fight is terrible. Everything else sucks. This level's bad.
This kind of makes Ultimate Spider-Man feel like a last-minute addition, despite his levels being so good. Because I feel like Noir... Amazing, everyone knows Amazing Spider-Man. You don't really need any attachment to him. They never bring up, like, Mary Jane or anyone like that. It's just... Right. Everyone knows Spider-Man. Noir in 2099, they add a lot of, like, really good character moments for them to get you more attached to them as characters. And then Ultimate is just kind of there. They make fun of him for being short. Ultimate's really just there.
One thing I will throw out is that, and this is just something I learned from reading the extra section in the game. They had a little bit of developer information in there and stuff. 2099, maybe not so much, but Noir was really new. Like, he came out like 2 years before this game.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the villains they created for Noir in this game had actually not been established in that universe yet.
Mm.
So they created, I think they felt a little more passionate about maybe the Noir universe. They wanted to create new villains. They wanted we have an opportunity to make our own story, so we'll flesh it out, you know? I think because Noir was new and exciting and they had some room to make their own stuff, I think they were more excited probably and passionate about Noir novels. I would agree Ultimate feels the most like, oh yeah, you're supposed to just know Deadpool's here. Like you know, I do agree. I don't know if I'd say it feels tacked on. Although, to your credit, Ultimate does not appear in the DS version. So, you know, worth considering. But yeah, just interesting. Interesting observation.
I just find it very interesting that Ultimate is my favorite, purely from the comics. Like, he has nothing character-wise in this game. He's just a Spider-Man. Like you said, he's basically the same as Amazing. Just a little younger.
But funny. He's funny.
Oh, I love when he makes fun of Electro for not having pants like 4 times.
Dude, the repeat voice lines in boss fights, I mean, there are some stick-out ones I'll get to, but holy shit. I don't know, I'm not ready for 7 with Scorpion. This is just a dreadful, dreadful level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just tanky enemies. I mean, the whole gimmick is you're breaking into this, like, and I will say the facility itself is interesting, you know, visually, and it's big, and it feels grand. I will say that if there's one thing the 2099 levels do fantastic is they feel huge. Like, it feels like an event, you know? Like, holy shit, how far have we gone? How big is this place? You really feel like you're in this giant city. Mm-hmm. It's very immersive.
I really like the Scorpion design for 2099, too.
Yeah, I would agree with that, too. Yeah, that is true. I think 2099 has some really interesting, like, creature designs and, like, villains, but I got soft locked. And then you guys behind a wall twice in the same area, so that was great. And then the level took over half an hour, and the boss fight fucking sucked. So I have nothing else to say about this level.
All right.
Terrible.
So, I feel like there's 2 Scorpion design possibilities. You either make him a man in a suit, 5 Nights at Freddy's style, or you make him a big mutant monster. And this is probably the best mutant monster design. I prefer man in a suit. Like, I don't know if you've seen Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man's version.
A tiny bit, yeah. I mean, in that Twitter screenshot.
Where is this man? Yeah, there he is. There's his design.
I am learning that there is a lot more Spider-Man than I thought.
Oh, yeah. But
he's only been around for, like, 80 years.
Yeah,
well, I thought they made, like, the first few comics. They made the Tobey Maguire movies, and they made the Tom Holland movies, and then they made the
Sweet Summer Child.
They made the movies with the third guy, and then they made the movies with Miles Morales, and the guy who sucks on his fingers real hard eating a burger.
So, okay. I don't know what he's talking about.
Peter Parker in the Spider-Verse movies. Anyways, what is this?
So, this is Scorpion in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'd say this is probably the best human Scorpion design. The reason
he looks like a 90s character in the best possible way.
The reason I'm bringing up the possibility of big monster Scorpion is because you remember the Amazing Spider-Man video I made on the 3DS?
Yes, how could I forget?
You remember what he looks like in that game?
Vaguely. Didn't he just was the... Yeah. Yep, that's kind of what I remembered.
What the fuck is that?
It's a blob, dude. I can't even... There's no details to even make out on that shit. It's just a blob.
It's got a big claw and a little claw. He's kind of got a tail going on.
I think that the Eggman fight at the end of Sonic 3 is a better rendition of Scorpion.
Fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I have no thoughts on this level. I'm sorry. The boss fight is really long, by the way. You just gotta throw these stupid ass eggs and knock it. It's just a...
Oh, he beat my ass once or twice.
Yeah, that was kind of a... Oh, yeah, he really throws you around, doesn't he?
Mm.
Yeah, that was kind of a bad level. Followed by one of the best.
Fucking Deadpool, love him! Nolan North, again, great Deadpool. All of his delivery absolutely slaps. My favorite line in the entire game is when Spider-Man is getting interviewed by Deadpool. I think you can cut off this line, so I don't know if you heard it. But Deadpool is talking about if Spider-Man got body swapped with someone, and then Deadpool says he'd fuck Spider-Man if he was in the body of a woman.
And what is this game rated, by the way? Because I kind of couldn't believe they stuck it in there. Isn't this game E10? Or teen? It must be teen. There's too much violence. It must be teen.
It
Must be
is teen. It's teen.
That's kind of.
But yeah, Deadpool says he'd fuck Spider-Man, so do with that what you will.
I mean, he just says it, by the way. Like, he says, didn't she swap clones with a woman, or is it true? I'd hit it. It's like, what? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I also don't know if you noticed, but if you pause the game, Deadpool's like, oh yeah, we don't have anywhere to be. Just, yeah, do your thing.
Oh, I didn't see that. I read on a couple of his lines. And it was like Deadpool didn't break the fourth wall very much, which I thought was a little strange.
No.
He just was a funny guy.
I think Ultimate is more insane than fourth wall breaky.
Interesting.
But
I mean, I know that he's like eviler because I read that in the extras menu.
But don't worry, there's plenty of fourth wall breaking in the Deadpool game. That game's fucking crazy.
I really love when you get caught on fire by the flamethrower. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Human Torch." Like, that was great. There's a part where you're getting hit by these big tsunamis, and you have to go over. And he's like, "Game over, game over, you're gonna lose levels." Like, I thought that was great. It was really funny.
If you take some time to collect some spider emblems, Spider-Man's like, or Deadpool's like, some people don't consider a game finished until you 100% it. He's just lightly.
No, wait, this really sounds great.
He's just lightly pushing you to 100%
I didn't catch
the
up the good
game.
ones. I catch all the good ones. And then the one gag that I thought was absolutely hilarious, like it actually really made me laugh out loud, is at the very end when he hands you the tablet and it's, "Yeah, you won." And he flips him Made in Canada. That was great. I actually thought that was hilarious. Like, I don't laugh at video games often at all. Like, I would call Mario and Luigi Bowser and Sensori a hilarious game, and the entire time I'm playing the game, I'll just be like dead-faced, Yeah. Like, it's not actually that funny. But this, I thought that some of Deadpool's dialogue was great in this. I did note that his mask looked ugly, by the way. That's in my notes.
Ultimate Deadpool is kind of just a more insane, more asshole version of Deadpool. Instead of just being just being insane, he's an asshole.
I much prefer his MCU characterization, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I did find him funny here. Oh, it's actually not MCU. It's fun. Fuck you.
Not the sacred timeline.
The actual level.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a level.
Yeah,
I just want to talk about Deadpool and move on.
Yeah, I was just saying. But this level's like entirely different structure to the entire rest of the game. It's technically two sandbox style locations with
open zone.
Spread apart objectives. Yeah, it's open. It literally is fucking open zone, and you just have to like smash cameras. I think it is mildly successful at this.
Yeah.
What game? It kind of reminds me of. This is really strange, but in many ways, it reminded me of the game A Hat in Time.
I haven't played
Where you kind of have these moderately sized, like the Mafia Island first level of that stage, where there's like a lot of little objectives with like tiny little challenges, or like a Riddler puzzle in Arkham City, where the camera's behind this. I know. The camera's behind the security wall. How do I get in? And so you walk around, you find a vent, and then you fight a guy, and then you get in. It's like a mini level, It's like little chunks of gameplay, almost like I'll make a third comparison: Super Mario Odyssey. It's a little. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Or Banjo-Kazooie. I can't stop making fucking comparisons. It's good, though. It's good. It's still too much combat.
I like that you're fighting fans of his TV show as the main enemies, and if you're fighting all of them, he starts complaining like, "Who's gonna buy my merc? Stop beating them up! I need customers."
I don't know, man. This level's pretty good. And once again, good relative to the rest of this game. Unfortunately, I really don't think it's that fantastic. Like, if this was Amazing Spider-Man 2018, I'd see, wow, that was janky as fuck. But it had good moments. It had some cool set pieces with the waves and the Titanic-esque boat that sweeps by and you to jump on it, even though I died 3 times there. Yeah, I felt like a bit of a loser. Deadpool made fun of me.
He would.
He did. And I thought the boss fight was terrible. But and actually, hold on. Not the last boss fight.
Oh, okay.
The first boss fight is bad when he's teleporting around.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But the last boss fight's pretty good.
I liked it because as I narrowed it down to just one Deadpool left, and I was at like no health left, and my rage meter had just run out, and I'm like, all right, I'm doing this last one raw. You're gonna have to lock in.
Yeah. I mean, and I do think this level has like more personality than any other part of the game. For one, it's a really unique location. They're on like these like oil rigs or whatever in the middle of the ocean, and then he does the final boss fight is like wrestling themed, and there's a lot of great, like you mentioned, the interview is hilarious. His command grab is just he forces Spider-Man to sit through an interview, which is hilarious. It's great. And then like the little bombs he drops are different patterns. Like he'll give you a little heart, or I don't know, man. It was charming. It was very charming. That's all.
That's all.
Yep, that's all I have to say.
Which means it's time for the bonus game? Because for the bonus game, I'd actually like Hunter to talk about it first. But for the bonus game, I picked the novelization Halo, The Fall of Reach. A prequel.
Famously not a game.
Famously not a game. A prequel to the first Halo game. Setting up the origins of the Master Chief.
Chef.
Now, I read this entire book. I read the whole thing. Wes? How much did you read?
Okay, so I read like the first chapter.
Okay.
Which is like the prologue. And then I read very comprehensive spark notes on the rest of the book. So these weren't like one paragraphs. Like I did get a pretty damn good understanding of this whole book, I feel. It didn't take long, but I do feel like I understand it. Okay. And then I watched the animation, which was right. Yeah.
Hunter.
Yep.
How much did you read?
Oh, we're to that now?
Yeah, yes. We are.
Oh, I watched the entire documentary.
Documentary?
No, you watched the video.
This did actually happen. He is telling the truth. Yeah, I read the whole book.
It's a documentary on the book.
Right, it's a fictional documentary. That's what it means, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's a mockumentary.
Yeah, it's like The Office, basically.
What if child abuse was real?
So I read the entire book. I'll go over some of the book eventually. I want you guys to first talk about the animation, because I didn't watch that. I watched a little bit of it and thought, this looks really bad.
It's so bad. And first of all, if you were involved in the creation of this, great job. Because I think, my understanding is that this is like an officially endorsed fan project, if that's correct. Maybe endorsed, maybe not. Great job, guys. Killed it. The graphics are great. It wasn't bothered by the facial animations and the whole thing. I really love the use of 2D backgrounds in place of 3D assets constantly. That was really good. I also like that you adapted a 300-page, 400-page book into 1 hour. It worked out really, really well and wasn't boring at all. Now that they're gone...
Did we watch the same thing?
No, I was being sarcastic. It's terrible. It is unwatchable. 80% of the movie is... And the thing is, I read enough of the spark notes in the book to know that this book is way more exciting than the movie is. Like, the movie, I think there's like 20 seconds of battle. Okay, that's putting it lightly. There's probably 10, 15 minutes of battle. And then
45 minutes of child abuse. I was loving every minute.
What are you crackling, Hunter?
It's... Hunter, are you making friendship bracelets?
What?
There's a crackling sound. Are you playing with glitter? Well, it stopped.
No.
Interesting. Are you eating something?
That's a yes.
Why are you laughing at?
Yes, it's okay. We have to separate audio tracks. It's great.
Oh yeah, just make it harder on the editor.
Awful.
What a fucking loser, that editor guy. Right?
Yeah, right. That's what it's all about here. That's what it's all about here at the VGBC, as I like to say. I will say though, am I okay to talk about the book? Because there's not much.
Oh yeah, sure, go for it.
Fucking horrible.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just pretend I read the book because I really feel like I did. Okay. I really do feel like I had a good understanding. I have played Halo 1, which I think was good because I haven't played the other Halo games. If I'm understanding correctly, I think this book came out before Halo 2 and after Halo 1.
I don't know for certain.
Or maybe. I think it came out around that time, at least. It might have been after Halo 2. And I think it actually did a good job of a couple things. It gave the, I want to say, commander guy who dies in Halo 1. He gets sucked into that big old alien thing and gets all fucked up. It gives him some good characterization. It's a Halo 1 thing. I don't remember his name. Captain Reeves or
Captain Keys?
Reeves, maybe?
Captain Keys?
Captain Keys, yeah! He dies, right? He gets sucked into the aliens or...
I don't know, I haven't played Halo 1, I wouldn't know.
Oh wait, you haven't? I thought you did, my bad.
No, it's fine.
Wait, you just read this book and you haven't played Halo 1?
I haven't played a single Halo game, no. Great book though, loved the book.
Well, I was going to say all the value I extracted from this book was because of the game and how it ties in. I really like how they I enjoyed like the part where they dropped him into like the forest alone by himself and stuff like that. Like that was cool because it's like Master Chief in the game is just like he may as well be a silent protagonist, right? And he's just the generic army guy. But I do like that this game or book, not a game, not a bonus game, this bonus book and bonus animation
game adjacent.
I do like that it gave him some characterization and made it seem somewhat plausible that he would be this really quiet, like silent, heroic, like come with me, don't talk. You know.
Are we talking about Master Chief?
Yes,
We are. Yes,
Chef.
John Chief guy.
So how do wait, Master Chef?
Yeah.
Sorry, I threw.
How did they make a sequel to this?
He doesn't
Because, I mean-
die.
No, but by the time that this book is over, you've gotten to the games, and it's like, so does the sequels happen like after like Halo Infinite?
Oh, good question. I don't know. When do the other Halo books take place?
So there's 41 books. I think they're all. I don't think any of the other ones are about Master Chief. They all fill in blanks.
Oh, they're just like supplemental. Gotcha.
I know there's
Fucking
one
lame.
really good trilogy that came out very recently that is considered like the best of the Halo books. I think it's about setting up the Spartan 4 program instead of the Spartan 2.
I don't know this shit. Listen, I saw the words ODST in the animation, and I thought that was kind of cool because that's a guy from the game Halo 3, ODST. That's the most Halo knowledge I extracted beyond Halo 1. It's
My
just
favorite part was the talk about the Battle of Thermopylae.
true.
That did happen, yeah.
You see, I paid attention.
Yeah, he was locked in. he probably knows this shit better than you do. I also like that they gave a good origin story for Cortana. That was actually pretty cool. I like that.
Who?
I like Cortana's origin.
The Windows
The
10
ship?
trick. Yeah, Windows 10. The little blue ring on Windows 10. You're like, hey Cortana, do my dishes, bitch. And then
I didn't know that Microsoft tied that stuff into Halo. That's weird.
yeah, it's really weird that they did, to be honest. And Cortana flopped, which just made it even more awkward. So it was really unfortunate, the whole thing.
It's fine, to be fair, Halo
Are you
flopped,
serious?
Also, didn't like Cortana turn evil in like Halo 4 or 5 or
I
something
think so.
too? Like, yeah, there's some weird shit with that. Anyways, I did enjoy though that they created this whole like and she might have been a Halo one too, but there's a scientist like woman character who is like you can kind of see she's like very serious and she doesn't see the warriors, she sees the technology and the soldier. You know, she doesn't see like the fight. She just looks at the tech and that they turned that her personality. She programmed Cortana to be like an extension of herself. I thought that was all cool.
You
That was
are
all-
missing.
Well, that
two
kind of
details.
reminds me of the Magi system in Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I wasn't gonna say it, but it was very. It was probably inspired by that.
Probably.
What are you gonna say?
So, okay. If you guys are ready, I'm ready to get into the book.
Yeah, please go for it.
So, okay.
We've been talking about the book.
I'll eat my pop drops.
Okay. So, first off, I just want to say, this book has more
If they're
gameplay
dumb,
than
how are
every
you gonna
visual
beat
novel
them?
we've played on this show.
Can you say that again?
This book has more gameplay than every visual novel we've played on the show.
Bullshit.
Name one. Name one that has more.
Aquarium.
Incorrect. Wrong
Can't have
answer.
sex with Marine in this book.
Can you
shit,
have
I
sex
didn't
with
read it
a Marine, though?
Oh, you might. You might.
I don't think there's any sex scenes in this book. I don't remember any.
There's some Halo show.
So okay. The way the story starts is Dr. Halsey and Lieutenant Keyes go to investigate a child who they plan on kidnapping and inducting into the Spartan 2 program. So,
Dude, I'm starting to think they molested him. I was seeing those scars on his body. Like, they cut out his shoulder blades.
So basically, they go to a bunch of planets to find a bunch of suitable, strong children to induct into the program. And once they find enough children, they create clones of them, and then switch out the children with their clones. So the families don't know they abducted their children, and they can use the real children for the Spartan 2 program. Now, they put the children...
Why don't they just use the clones?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be as good of a plot if they used the clones, I guess.
Maybe. Or I think it is explained in some way, like they wouldn't survive the surge, like the clones aren't as strong or anything like that. Something like that. But anyways,
I'm starting to think this is an allegory for child abuse.
I think it is
Starting to
childish.
think?
One category.
Oh, also, hey, before you really go into the book, one thing, like, they have the one thing, like, if your team comes in last place, you don't eat dinner. Well, it seems like if you're going to keep doing things like that, you're setting up that team for failure because you're weakening them by not letting them eat. Of course, they're going to always fucking lose now. They took last one time, they're going to be starving, they're going to fucking die.
Okay, I need to look it up because I'm not going to get over this. What is the show called?
Cortana?
This is the
Yeah.
exact plot of the reality game show Opposite Worlds on the Sci-Fi Channel. It was a reality show where it was past versus future, and the past lost every single time, and so they didn't get any good resources because they lost, and then they just got fucked the entire show, and it was a complete flop.
So yeah, that's kind of the point of this training is that if you come in last, you don't get food. So you'll probably die. Is the entire point. You'll be weak, and they're trying to get rid of the weak ones. Either you'll push past it and work harder.
Yeah, but you can't accurately see who's weak if you just never let some of them eat.
John lost his first round, and he, without food, still pushed even harder and wound up winning. So that's kind of the point. To
Fuck
find the
John.
results.
I don't care about John. I care about any real people who would have been in this situation.
No real people were in this situation. They were super soldiers that were abducted as children.
That's not what I care about, though. I care about, like, what if your neighbor was here in the situation?
My
Your
neighbor
neighbor
would
would
die.
have fucking died.
Yeah, that's the point.
Because they wouldn't have let him eat.
So
They wouldn't have let him eat, and that's why he would have died.
Yeah. And they're okay with that. That's kind of what they want
But
to
they
happen.
wouldn't have let him fucking eat. They wouldn't have given him a chance.
Then he's dead.
Like, why don't you kill him if he loses 10 competitions in a row and he...
They
let
don't
him
have
eat
to
in the
because they
middle so
starve
he's
to
got a chance.
death. They don't have to kill him after 10 competition losses in a row because they starve to death.
Make him die in the surgery and say it was like an accident or something.
Anyways,
Give him
My
a
brother Tracy didn't read
chance.
the book.
Give him a chance.
Hunter, you watched the shitty short film. You don't understand any of what happened in this.
I understand the ethics. I'm coming at this as from an ethical, I'm coming here as like an ethicist or whatever they call those people.
I believe it's called an ethitheniologist. So,
Oh, really? Yeah.
I know.
I'm coming in as an ethitheniologist.
That's not what he said.
So, the children that survive are given the same training to become soldiers. They're basically put through an entire boot camp, and when they're old enough, they're given surgery to become super soldiers. It's like Wolverine surgery. They coat their bones in metal, they increase their muscle density.
Dude, they said they were bleeding from their eyes. Like, this is brutal.
Yeah, so I believe it was about a fourth of the entire squadron died in surgery.
I think it was like 36%. What the hell? Man, what the hell?
What the fuck? Oh, I was playing FNAF jump scare sounds in the voice chat before we started recording. I didn't realize it was a prophecy. Holy shit! I actually started choking.
I don't get the bit.
You wouldn't. Oh my god.
So about a fourth of the soldiers died in surgery. Some of them survived but were horribly mutilated. So I believe one of the other books is actually about one of these scientists that was mutilated in the surgery and is spiteful towards Dr. Halsey. So shortly after their surgery, the UNSC discovers another species out there called the Covenant. And the Covenant send a signal to the humans that says, I don't remember exactly what it says, but basically, God has chosen us to extinct humanity.
Right.
Their entire goal is just kill humanity at all costs. So,
Dude, so is Christianity the chosen religion?
you
of
have a
Halo?
lot of interruptions for someone who hasn't read the book.
I watched the documentary.
Yes, Christianity is a god. No, it's probably a different god. Their god, whoever it is.
There's
Anyways,
a lot of those. Yeah.
anyways,
They said God. Who else says God? Mormons?
It was a translation.
a higher power
They came
chose
up
them
with
to
this,
kill
yeah.
humanity, basically. From their perspective.
If Joseph Smith was in the Halo series, I'd play those games, actually.
Nuts, dude. Nuts.
So the UNSC decides to dig up an old expired program called the Mjolnir program, in order to maybe give the Spartans more of a fighting chance
What's
against
the
the Covenant.
Mjolnir program?
I'm literally about
We're
to
gonna get
explain. So, Dr. Halsey shows the Spartans video footage of scientists testing out the Mjolnir armor. And basically, normal humans can't pilot it. It moves them too fast. If they literally just tried to move their arm, it would move at the speed of light and shatter all of their bones. So, the Spartans are
Yeah. I have some problems with the Halo series. You know, I hear the Halo planet is like this giant ring of and that's why they call it the Halo. And now I'm hearing that there's arms that can move at the speed of light. Stuff don't
Science
work like
fiction.
that.
This would work in real life, Adam. This would work in
Yeah,
real
my
life.
bad.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not that.
Right now.
It's not that none of this would happen in real life. It's it's actually impossible, and that's what annoys me.
What do you think it means?
I muted Hunter.
Great.
I don't know, unmute him.
Don't worry, I won't be muted on my end.
Anyways, so the Spartans need to pilot the Mjolnir armor. So, basically, they're given the Mjolnir armor, and on their way up into space, they get stopped by a Covenant ship. And Master Chief, John, has the idea to get aboard their ship by using the thrusters to fly through space and intercept their ship before it can shoot down the Spartan ship. And they do this, and it works. And this is their first time ever meeting the Covenant face-to-face. At some point, Captain Keyes, who is there with Dr. Halsey to find all the children,
Cool.
gets into a fight with a bunch of Covenant ships. I think it was 4 freighters. And I just want to say, does the coolest shit I've ever seen. He knows their weapons aren't powerful enough to pierce the Covenant shields. So what he does is
And a pickle.
Yes! So he dodges the Covenant's plasma weapons and then redirects them because they're homing. The Covenant has homing plasma, fucking crazy. And the plasma loops around and goes to hit them again, and then he dodges
It's
out of
not
that
crazy.
way.
They can write whatever they want.
Crazy in universe.
It's
The
not-
They're
UNSC.
fakers. They're fakers.
The UNSC does not have any sort of homing plasma weapons. They barely have plasma weapons. So, Captain Keyes becomes the captain of the Pillar of Autumn ship from this incredible maneuver. He is considered a war hero and becomes the captain of the Pillar of Autumn. He is gifted the Cortana AI, which is based on Dr. Halsey. And the Cortana AI can also be transferred to John's new Spartan, or new Mjolnir armor, because Dr. Halsey made custom Mjolnir armor for John specifically. So, what happens is all of the Spartans get on the Pillar of Autumn with Captain Keyes, and they're about to go on a mission to capture a Covenant ship and use it to infiltrate the Covenant headquarters. But right as they're leaving, the Covenant, a huge Covenant fleet, attacks Reach. So they have to turn around and go help with that. They send every Covenant except 3 to the Reach, and they send 3 to a database in space to try and wipe any navigational data so that the Covenant can't find Earth. The three Spartans sent to the space station are Master Chief, and one is named Fred and one is named Linda, I think? And Fred and Linda both die. Fred and Linda both
Sounds
die.
right.
Fred and Linda both die, basically. And then Master Chief manages to escape after wiping the navigational data. All of the Spartans on Reach, I don't think are dead, but are stranded on Reach as the planet is destroyed. So Reach is gone.
It was the fall of Reach.
It was the
really.
fall of Reach. And so now Master
Oh,
Chief...
that's where the name came from.
Nothing gets past this guy.
Master Chief is now on the Pillar of Autumn with Captain Keyes and Cortana, and they enter slip space to try and escape all of the Covenant forces, and when they exit slip space, they find a giant ring around a planet, and they discover that it's the Halo. And that's where the book ends. It ends with them, Master Chief being basically the last remaining Spartan, and Cortana and Captain Keyes on the ship. And that's it. That's where it ends. I don't know if I don't know if Halo 1 picks up
Remember
there.
the Spartans?
Huh?
Have you guys seen Remember the Spartans?
No.
You mean Remember the Titans?
No, I mean Remember the Spartans. I think it's a reference to this book.
It's not. It's not. It's definitely not. Also, Hunter, I think you might be thinking of Meet the Spartans.
Yeah, it's Meet the Spartans.
No, I'm thinking
Anyways.
Remember the Spartans. Look it up.
You can look it up, buddy, on your own time. I wanted to say, I think the ending's actually really kind of badass, to be honest. Makes me laugh so hard.
So I also want to mention, I don't think all of the Spartans that were on Reach are dead. I don't know if that's where Halo Reach picks up, but I think they are alive and like a sort of last stand situation.
I gotcha. I
Did
don't
you
know
guys
anything about
watch The
Halo.
Stand?
No. I don't know anything about
I have.
Halo Reach,
I haven't watched the one with Whoopi Goldberg, but I did watch the old one.
but I have played Halo 1, and it picks up right after this book, and I really
perfect.
thought it was cool that they tied it right in.
That's really cool. I'm
This
so
book
excited
is
to
like
play
a
Halo
great
1 now.
companion. Yeah, it's a great companion to Halo 1. It really, I honestly makes me appreciate the story of that game a lot more, which I previously did not give a shit about. So, there's that.
One thing I
Sure,
really
yeah.
like about this book is how blunt it is. Like, it's not, there's no subtlety in this book. It's not like a high school reading level. It's made for children who played Halo on their Xbox and now want to read a book.
Yep.
So, like, one of the lines is literally in it repeats the same thing like 15 times over and over again. This book is very repetitive. It'll constantly be like, oh, the Master Chief had orders to do this thing, or Master Chief doesn't lose. They just says the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And one of the lines, right before Reach falls, is Master Chief is thinking about his home world and is like, Reach is my home. It will not fall.
Yeah, I noticed, and this was something in the animation as well. I don't know if it's just directly taken from the books. Is whenever they talk, there's no fucking contractions. It's always just "it is." Yes, I am. Like, you know, I don't know if is that carried over from
Yeah,
the book.
that's pretty much how the book is written. Yeah.
Fantastic. But I did get some enjoyment out of my brief experience. I probably spent a collective 2 hours on this bonus game, which it's something. And I got out of it that Halo is a little bit more interesting story than I thought. Not much, but a little bit.
This is retroactive, so it doesn't really count as an interesting story for Halo.
Yeah, Halo 1 fucking sucks.
One of my favorite parts of the book that I actually forgot to mention is when Master Chief is gifted his new armor from Dr. Halsey. Some members of, I believe it's the ONI or the ONI or whatever it's called, don't want Master Chief's the Mjolnir program to succeed because they have their own programs for the military that they want funded. So they try and sabotage Master Chief by sending in a bunch of ODST to... Basically, Dr. Halsey wants Master Chief to run through a obstacle course and test the Mjolnir armor that she gifted him. And ODST are constantly trying to kill him. They airstrike him, and they do a bunch of fucked up shit that no human could survive. But at this point, Master Chief has his super soldier stuff. He has the Mjolnir armor that has been upgraded with an energy shield that they stole from the Covenant. He has Cortana, too, who runs calculations for the best way to survive stuff. He punches a missile out of the sky. He fucking, they airstrike him and he gets run right up to the missile and punches it out of the sky. He didn't just do that off of instinct. He had Cortana run calculations for when he should punch it. It's really cool. I love a lot of the combat scenes in this book.
I do enjoy that. I didn't catch that in my SparkNet reading that they justified the energy shield in Halo 1 being from the Covenant because it does feel like a little bit of an out of place technology. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty neat.
The UNSC has nothing plasma or energy shield. When in that scene that I mentioned where the Spartans board a Covenant ship and it's their first time meeting them, they have no fucking clue how to get through their shields. They're panicking. They have no idea how they're shooting them and it's doing nothing. So they eventually, I believe there's a 27-year time skip at some point in this book, after the Spartans are gifted their armor. The Spartans get their armor, and I believe it's 25, and then they're known as legends. The book picks up in 2552. So 2525 to 2552. And at that point, they have a little more understanding of the Covenant. They have their Spartan armor. So Master Chief is a fully grown adult in Halo 1.
Right. Man, that's cool. I mean, yeah, it's cool. That's all I have to say. It's kind of neat.
It's
I
a
enjoyed
very
it a
good
little bit more
book.
than I thought I would.
I feel kind of bad for making this a bonus game. Not because it's fucked up to make you guys read a whole book as a bonus game, but because
didn't.
it would have been cool to like recommend you guys this book and you actually read it. Because I know putting like such a strict time limit on it is fucked, but it's a really good book, honestly.
I don't know that I would ever. I don't read that.
Did
much,
just say it was for children. So,
Oh yeah, it's very clearly for children. Yeah, 4th grade reading level required.
I don't know that I would ever bring myself to read this if you hadn't basically forced me to. So I'm actually somewhat appreciative of it being a bonus game. With that said, the end of the meta bonus game era cannot come sooner. Can't wait to be back to playing NES games.
Oh wait, you have no clue what I'm planning for tonight.
Yeah, you better fucking not. Anyways. That's
I'm
all
saying you
I
have no clue what I'm planning.
Trilogies.
Oh, it would be way more efficient if you just gave us a whole trilogy to do at once.
Exactly. I actually do. I'm not looking this up because I want to give you guys a trilogy to read, but I want to know what the trilogy was that was really good.
It's called Warrior Cats, I think.
Interesting. Glasslands, The Thursday War, and Mortal Didacta. I've heard those books are incredible.
Fucking Chat GPT's title.
I heard the Thursday
it's
War.
on 30?
Yeah, it's on 30.
Yeah, so you kept interrupting us.
I don't know when I fell asleep.
What?
I'll ask her this craft.
I definitely fell asleep at some point. When I was quiet, I was asleep.
I love it. Only the best here. Only the best. Well, Hunter, maybe one of these days we'll sleep through your game. Well, I don't know if you guys know what time it is, but
Is it time to review the book?
oh, do you want to do that still?
I'd give it a 9 out of 10. What would you guys give the short film?
Wow.
That was really good. It was
The
a really good
animation
book.
I watched. I would give the animation I watched a 2 out of 10, basically unwatchable. I would give the Spark Notes I read, grading them as Spark Notes on a book I haven't read, like pretty solid, like 7 out of 10. Some of the best Spark Notes I've ever read.
It's very repetitive, and that helps my very dumb brain enjoy it more. Because again, it's made for children.
Right. Hunter, what'd you give this out of 10? The animation.
The animation made me feel things that no other animation has ever really... I haven't really seen things that have put these thoughts in my mind.
Horny.
Buddy,
What did you just say?
what's the rating?
Horny. Or
What's
suicidal.
the rating? Nothing.
I don't know if you watched the short film, but those were not the thoughts. They made me feel tragedy, the emotion tragedy. Tragic for the animators who put their time into this.
Oh.
And like,
They cared.
how did they cared so much, yet it is so fucking terrible.
Yeah.
The animation, I actually don't know if I've seen anything worse. Like, I would have preferred to watch a stick figure version of this than this shitty, like, version. Like, I would have preferred to watch, like, some, like, YouTube level, like, shitty animation, like,
Well,
lowest to the
I guess
bottom of the barrel.
What I would compare this to is like a 3D version of Go Animate.
I don't know
Those
what that
Kyrie
is.
videos. Yeah.
What would I rate the animation?
Yeah.
The whole thing. The whole
What
thing.
is the bottom of the scale?
0.
0.25.
He liked it. Oh shit. Okay.
I would say,
I'd give it a quarter.
I do want to add, comparing this
I
book...
might even want to give it a nickel.
A nickel... Oh, wait, isn't a nickel less? Oh, whatever.
It's 0.05. I said I'd give it a quarter. I might even want to give it a nickel.
Which would be... Oh, you hated it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Okay, oh yeah. No, I get it now. Yeah.
You
So,
can get the demon out of here.
this book, compared to, like, actual books. It's not incredible, but like, I'd let an 8th grader read it.
Yeah.
It would be, if I was a teacher, it would be on my reading recommended list.
Yeah. How would you feel about this book compared to like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's
Better,
Stone,
way better.
or whatever the first Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief?
Never read
How would
Percy
you
Jackson.
compare
It's
it?
always seemed boring. But Halo's way better than
Okay.
Harry Potter.
So then how would you compare it to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone?
This
How would you-
Halo book was a lot
Adam,
better.
how would you compare it to Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone?
So I would say this Halo book was better than Harry Potter from what I've read. I haven't read all of the Harry Potter books, but I'd say Halo was a lot more interesting.
Okay, well, we can't go on another tangent. I'm not going to talk about how you haven't read all the Harry Potter books. We're not going to do that.
You guys want to talk about Spider-Man 2?
No.
Oh.
What we do want to talk
Man.
about is our wonderful tradition of what we do after the bonus game and before returning to the main game.
Where are we going?
Time, dude.
The what time? Hammer time? Oh,
Jesus,
cameo
We
time.
do this every month. Okay.
Who got the milk?
Okay, Hunter's in the screen share.
That's my
Okay,
cup of
before
milk
we
right
start
there.
this cameo,
I did not say milk.
Believe it or not, you're going to get your answer to what that is in the video. Listen, I want you guys to know,
Cream?
before I was able to get this cameo, 2 fucking people canceled on me in a row. If I have learned anything from this experience, it is that if you buy from the cheapest people on Cameo, there's a reason they're cheap. They don't do the effing cameos. So here's the good news is that because I keep getting fucked over, more money will be saved for the big cameos. But in the meantime, you're in for
You
some.
think
really
Kelly's gonna
good
respond? Just wait
Yeah,
until
let's
Kelly
see.
Is this your
cancels.
fucking professor,
House
or is this one of your friends? What do you
Get
got here?
ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah,
but,
I'm actually not.
It's my right hand.
Oh.
You can tell it's my right hand 'cause it's not the left one. I'm going to use it to take a drink of water real quick.
Uh-huh.
I haven't even seen this, by the way.
That's some good water. Anyways,
It is some good water.
I've been asked
That
to
is
do
a deceiving
cameo
cup.
for a Spider-Man game that I had nothing to do with picking.
Mhm.
And I don't really know much about Spider-Man, but I do have a Lego minifigure of him,
Yo!
so that's pretty cool.
That's huge.
He's
Awesome.
he's a little guy. He does Spider-Man things.
He does do
swing
Spider-Man
on
things.
web. I don't know. I don't know much about Spider-Man.
That's
I
unfortunate.
don't know much about superheroes in general. I just know like Marvel happened, and I guess Spider-Man was in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
But,
true.
like, yeah.
You might know more than
I
most.
I know I'm supposed to say things for cameos, but I'm worried that this video file is going to be too big for Discord, so yeah, I'm just gonna end it there with Lego Spider-Man. He is cool.
That's so fucking awesome.
Play Undertale Yellow, dickheads.
It's not on the wheel! It's not on the wheel! Waka, if you want us to play Undertale Yellow, you're gonna have to play the fucking game so that you can participate in the episode, so that you can be on the wheel. You can't just
And this
request
is why
stuff
I
in
will
cameo
never pick a
form.
Sonic game for the wheel. Because I do not want to play Undertale.
Dude, you were gonna pick a Sonic game either way. Quit the bullshit.
What?
You weren't gonna pick any freaking Sonic game.
Okay, one of the games I picked, Josiah might actually play.
Interesting.
One of the games I picked, Josiah might play.
One of the games I picked, Josiah won't play.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Is it
well,
that one?
you just say shit sometimes. It just amazes me. Level 9.
Is it or is it
Are we
not?
ready?
Do we want to do level 9 or do we want to talk about the DS version?
How many levels are there?
Oh, we could knock that out. That's a good idea. There's only 13. We're almost at the end. I say we do TS
Okay,
version.
I'll be back down until the wheel.
Okay, sounds good. See ya.
So, okay.
It
The
was an
DS version-
accident.
The DS version I was expecting to be a fucking shitpost. I was expecting
Right, me too.
garbage video game. It has like actual mechanics. With like depth and fun
who's
web
it developed
swinging.
by? Because it's important to.
Oh, that's a good
They
question.
have a funny sounding name.
If you're gonna go to sleep,
It's
can you not go to
called-
sleep noisily?
I don't want the grunts. Grip tonight. Grip
Not
tonight
on my
games.
fault.
Made it.
grip tonight. That's gonna be me after this episode. That's my grip tonight.
What now, Adam?
Okay. I actually might have more to say about this game than the console version. I kind of just want to throw out my opinion
Okay, go for it.
right off the bat.
Go for it.
This game fucking rocks!
It does. It's so fun. The combat is so
Snaps.
fluent too. I've never played a Metroidvania with well, I guess I have played Hollow Knight. I was gonna say with melee combat, but like this is good melee combat. I don't like Hollow Knight's combat because it's very run in, hit, and then run away. Spider-Man is like you're fucking in there. You're in the trenches.
It's weird. They did better beat 'em up combat in a 2D platformer than they did in the 3D action game. I mean, so first of all, the most important thing, we're not going to even talk about story and whatever. It's the same as the console versions, but less somehow.
Right. There's no ultimate.
This game, yeah, there's no ultimate. That is weird. It's a Metroidvania where you switch between Spider-Man that start with different abilities, and over time, you get new abilities. Yeah, I know. You get new abilities, and you also get the abilities of the other Spider-Man on the existing ones. And so it has this really great feeling of like gaining abilities and finding new areas. And it's a very successful Metroidvania. I was amazed. And fuck, dude, it's so good.
I know. I was absolutely loving it. I believe just past the first boss. There might have been another one after that. No, I beat the second one.
Oh, you didn't finish?
I didn't finish because you know the mini game to transfer dimensions where you have to spin a tablet and then click stuff.
Oh yeah.
I played on mouse and keyboard, and I couldn't beat that for the life of me.
There is a trick to it a little bit. I don't know if you were doing this. Were you trying to spin it the whole time?
No, I just spin it as a start and let it go.
Birds.
I just let it go, and then I try and click
Oh
the guys.
man, okay.
I just am not a very accurate clicker. I'm just really bad at it. So I would
say this game actually it gets better and better, and it is an absolute delight of a video game. It has one pretty fatal flaw to be honest, and luckily it has a 100% successful workaround to this fatal flaw. But it is by far the greatest weakness. This game will always tell you exactly where you need to be at all times.
I see where it is.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating because it's like I really wish this game, because this game is only 2 hours long. It's really, really short. I beat it in pretty much one setting except for the final boss. So that's a bit disappointing. And I feel like if I didn't know where to go, this would be twice as long and twice as fun. And thank God and this is amazing. This is the one singular choice in this design of this game that made me realize, damn, these developers really care. There's an option to set the difficulty of combat and exploration separately, so you can make it so the game doesn't give you hints on where to go, and that is fucking brilliant. If I had played on hard mode, I think I would just love this game, earnestly. I can't believe how much I liked it. I mean, there's so many cool abilities. You have a glide, you can web swing, you can crawl, you can zip. It feels, and you mentioned this, but I really can't stress this enough. This game controls really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very fluid. Especially with the web swinging, you have to have a platform above you to swing onto. So the first part, you're like, okay, time to web swing. It tells you the web swing button. You press the web swing button, nothing happens. It just goes up in the air. And it's like, oh, well, shit. And then there's a roof above you, and it suddenly works. And the momentum, it has like a momentum meter. You can carry it, and like if you swing through enemies, it hits them. So you can change that into like an uppercut attack. And when you uppercut, it carries you up and the enemy up. This game fucking slapped, and I didn't even expect it to. I expected it to be a shitpost.
And some of those abilities, I mean, the glide in itself is pretty unique. This game did one thing that won my heart. I was already liking it. This made me go, fuck you guys, this is good. They did what I do in my Metroid game. They gave you an awesome Shine Spark. And not only did they give you an awesome Shine Spark, but they made it work like the Shine Spark I just made up for my game. And it works the same way, and it makes it different from Metroid in the same ways. And I'm like, damn, you guys, we share the same brain. Like, I love dinky little Metroidvanias. I don't want some fucking big atmospheric lore Dark Souls Metroidvania like Hollow Knight. I don't want your fucking Hollow Knights, okay? I don't want your Yoku's Island Express. Give me a basic Metroidvania with cool abilities that I can beat in 2 hours, and this game scratched that itch.
Well, I've got good news. If you have the same brain as Grip tonight, that means your most recent game will be the mobile game SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off.
That is terrible.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
Wait, does that give like a $30 Switch port?
Their last actual game, non-mobile, was Shinobi on the 3DS in 2011.
Oh, that's a good game. That's a good game.
They've made a ton of good games up to 2011, and then I believe they got bought out by someone, and now they make mobile games.
Is this the same ones that made the game for DS that you've been talking about?
Yes.
Wow, what a fall off.
Yeah,
Very
I
hard
mean,
fall.
and listen, I know I'm saying this game is legendarily good. It is not. This is not a 9. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
this
yeah,
isn't
no,
a
it's-
9. This isn't a 10. Don't get that excited, okay? What I'm saying, as far as licensed video games go, DS games, what ultimately really you could call an indie Metroidvania for what, and I know it's not indie, but this is a small team, right?
Mhm.
Fuck, it's good. Like,
They made
great.
the DS version of The Sims 2.
oh, interesting, and that's like a very different version. I remember.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
Indeed.
I honestly kind of want to replay this game. Maybe my bonus game will speedrun this game or something. Or my bonus video, you know what I meant.
Right.
There's one thing that's really strange about this game. There's one thing I found really odd, and it's that the final boss is extremely difficult. Unexpectedly, this took me like 20 tries or something ridiculous.
Jesus.
And to be fair, I loved this. Because that's just the classic Metroid tradition. Metroid final bosses are supposed to be really fucking hard, unexpectedly, to make you think, I'm gonna go back and get all the stuff I missed. And so... Oh, what's he doing? Interesting.
I have a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is that a fucking Uncrustable? I love Uncrustables. That rocks. Oh, it's a strawberry too. Wonderful.
No, it's a raspberry.
Oh, I've never had that. Any good?
They're very good.
Oh, great. Well, I really
What's
love
going
that this
right?
game. This game did the best thing a Metroidvania can do. It made me regret not exploring at the end. It made me think, damn, I needed those abilities. I needed those moves. I needed that upgrade. Like, that's such a good feeling. I finished your game, and I immediately wanted to run back in and play it again. If I had time to play that game again before we recorded, I seriously would have. Like, I loved it. I want to give you some time to talk about the game if you want to before I give my rating. Oh, and one more thing, real quick. If I know it's on a tangent, so I'll keep it going. This game has like challenges that you can unlock by playing more of it, and these are not some like throwaway like defeat 10 enemies bullshit. They created like a shit ton of these like really like bespoke like obstacle courses with that like use the movement like to the utmost degree. Like the movement in the base game, it doesn't get used that hardcore, but like the Shine Spark challenges are hard as shit. Like they basically made a level that's like that one Battletoads level where you have to like push the directions on the bike around the corners, but with a Shine Spark, and it kicks ass, dude. Like I can tell these developers loved Super Metroid. So much respect for this game.
Yeah, I mean, your thoughts on the final boss being really hard and wanting to go back and explore stuff are probably what I would have felt if I got to that point, but I didn't. But it's exactly how I felt with Metroid Dread. So, I imagine I would have loved this if I could get past that one part. I almost wanted to look up if there was a way to skip them. Like, maybe some sort of glitch or anything like
they
that.
are the worst part.
But I just couldn't beat it, so I gave up. Overall,
Fair enough.
absolutely loved the game. I thought
Yeah.
the DS port was very
I
fun.
also I play this on Switch with the flip grip, so I had the vertical screens. Great way to play the game too.
I very much so wish I could have played it on an actual DS where we're stuck with the D-pad, but I especially wish I had it as a kid. If I had this game as a kid, I would have gone crazy.
Ugh.
My life would be different. I would like Metroidvanias.
I think I honestly played this at the perfect time in my life where I'm really passionate specifically about Super Metroid and like tiny, because I've made my own Metroidvania within the past 5 years. My tiny little baby Metroidvania, and this is a baby Metroidvania, and it made me inspired to go work on my own that I'm working on right now. And so it's like I found this game inspirational. It felt achievable but impressive in all the right ways.
I've got good news.
What's that?
So, Edge of Time doesn't have a DS port, unfortunately. It's not ported nearly as much shit as Shattered Dimensions. But, it does have a 3DS port, and based on this gameplay I looked up, it looks exactly like the Amazing Spider-Man 3DS.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Shattered Dimensions DS. I'm like, fuck
No,
yeah, another
it looks
Metroidvania.
nothing
But
like
nope.
Shattered Dimensions DS. It looks like The Amazing Spider-Man, where it's just a worse version of the console game, which on one hand is funny as fuck, but on the other hand is very unfortunate.
I think that these guys did make another DS Spider-Man game, and I think it might be Metroidvania, though. So there might be another one of these waiting for me.
So, they made the DS port of... Oh, I don't still have the page pulled up. They made the DS port of Web of Shadows.
Please be Metroidvania.
Web of Shadows DS gameplay. What do we got? I got an ad for Max. You want to watch some stuff on Max?
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, it's actually a pretty good streaming service.
It honestly is. I will defend it till the end of time.
Ooh.
I just don't like the rebrand.
It looks like a Metroidvania. The art style is a little different, but it...
We're in.
Oh, it's a Metroidvania. Yep, we're in. We're so back.
Bonus game,
so back.
Bonus game, I'm down. Don't make me play the base game, but bonus game, we're back.
Alright, yeah.
I'm down, bro.
I'm down to... I didn't have a plan for bonus game, so I'm down to Gentleman's Web of Shadow DS for bonus game.
Maybe I will. I'm ready to rate this game. So I know I've been really glazing it over and over again, but
Well, 7 out of 10.
This is a really... You're close. This is a really short and easy and basic game that is not very distinct from other games that exist. So I can't give it that high of a score. I absolutely loved every second of playing it, but I can recognize it has absolutely nothing on the actual Metroidvania grades like Hollow Knight and Super Metroid.
Yeah.
However, I would rate this at the same level of Metroid Fusion, which is a huge accomplishment, and that would make it a 7 out of 10, which is pretty fucking good. For a DS spin-off version of a console game by a relatively unknown developer to get a 7 out of 10 from me, I'm a stickler. I'm an asshole. Okay? Like, I'm harsh. That's good. That's pretty good. 7 out of 10 for me is good.
I'd probably also
Yeah, I
give it a
give Super
7.
Mario Galaxy like a 7 out of 10, so
That's crazy.
one of the worst ratings I'd ever give a game.
I'd probably...
True.
I don't think it is the worst rating you've ever given a game on this show. I think you've given...
No, he's given zeros.
Yeah, I'd also probably give it a 7
I also
out of
don't
10.
qualify that as a game.
Adam, what would you give it?
Probably like a 7 out of 10. Right.
I was thinking that most of that. Yeah.
Obviously, the sections I got caught up on really annoyed me, but I don't really put that against the game because it'd be really easy with a stylus. Like, I recognize on a tiny little screen, I have a big ass, like 50-inch 4K monitor 5 inches from my face. I probably could have just made the window smaller and it'd be easier. But, you know, the stuff I played, I was really impressed by. I did not expect it to be that at all.
Is it better than the actual game?
No.
Yes.
I would say no.
Yes.
I would say no.
Yes, it is.
I like the actual game more.
Not
But
to
also,
spoil my takes too much here, but
also-
I would say it's mildly better.
Kryptonite made Kung Fu Panda 2 on the Wii and Xbox 360 and
Fuck, we
PS3.
gotta play it.
So we gotta play that next. They also made the Penguins of Madagascar Dr. Blowhole Returns again. And that has a PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, and DS version.
I'd
Yeah,
play
but
the
on
DS
DS.
version.
There's a non-zero chance
yeah.
that's a Metroidvania 2.
Dude, if their thing is making Metroidvanias based on kids' properties, they might be the biggest geniuses in this entire
They
industry.
have a ton of superhero games. Again, they stopped making games after like 2011, or at least actual games. But in 2011, they made Captain America Super Soldier on the DS. They made Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters, another Penguins of Madagascar game.
If you want to put a game on VGBC that nobody's ever heard of for that shock factor, Green Lantern on DS, I guarantee you, no one will ever find that video that's playing it.
They made Iron Man 2 on the DS. They made Assassin's Creed 2 on the DS.
Oh, I know that one. That one I think is a Metroidvania, actually.
They made
Yeah,
Assassin's
I
Creed
believe that is.
Bloodlines on the PSP.
Wow.
They made X-Men Origins Wolverine on the PSP and DS.
Put out the message to everyone watching. Kryptonite games, they're pretty alright.
Kryptonite,
Cool.
best game they've ever made is SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off in 2021.
Look up how much a Switch port costs. I swear to God, it's like $30.
Hang on.
It doesn't matter. You don't actually.
No, I want to. Cook-Off.
It got so much shit for this.
Nintendo. Oh well, it's $5 right now. It was $15.
15's still nuts. I'm pretty sure it used to be more, but I mean, I could be wrong too. $15 for a mobile game is still nuts. We can't look over that.
It says it's like $10 on the eShop.
Yeah.
Well, how much is it on mobile?
Insane.
Zero.
Probably free.
Yeah, it's free with microtransactions.
Well, you're paying for all the microtransactions up front.
No one would ever spend $15 on Krusty Cook-Off on a phone. I'm sorry. Yeah, leave that out.
These are the same people that made the Metroidvania we played.
Yeah, that's fucking. And I've seen footage of the Krusty Cook-Off game. It looks like absolute shit. I mean, it looks like AI generated levels of just mindless video game. But.
Yeah.
Well,
what a fall from grace.
I'm sure they didn't want to make it. Speaking of things that I don't want to make, if I were making a Spider-Man game and I wanted to make a filler level, a great example of what I would make would be level 9, starring the Amazing Spider-Man versus Juggernaut, defeat Silver Sable.
Wouldn't really consider Juggernaut a Spider-Man villain, more of an X-Men guy, but also he's in the animated series, and Spider-Man interacts with the X-Men in the animated series a lot, so it makes sense.
He's in Deadpool 2, and you see his butt.
He is in Deadpool 2, and you see his butt.
He
He says
sees
he's gonna take Colossus and melt him down and turn him into a cock ring. That is a line in the movie.
Right, that was a great line. That movie's
Did he
okay.
do it?
It's not as good as Deadpool 1 or Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? This level fucking blows. It has like one good moment in the entire thing.
Yeah. Silver Sable.
She's barely in it.
Barely in it, but she is a character. It's crazy how not interesting she was before 2018, and it's interesting how not interesting she is in everything after 2018.
Yeah, she was good in that game, but she's a nothing character here. She might as well not be here, honestly. And Juggernaut, I think he's funny, but this whole mission is literally just combat. It's shit.
Yep.
It's actual shit.
And it's
There's one
amazing
brief
Spider-Man
at the end.
combat.
Yeah, this is a candidate. I know I said earlier, I think this level saving grace is that it's only 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Compared to like some of these 30, 40 minute levels, but I don't know.
And
I will say there was one good point.
It keeps walling you off with helicopter gunfire from progressing a certain section, so you have to stop and fight enemies.
Or then you literally just stupid gigantic hallway of enemies with like virtually no healing and like a spam on you, and it's
Yep.
And this game has a terrible system where if you don't get hit for long enough, you start regenerating health, but sometimes it doesn't seem to work. I can't tell when it works. It doesn't work.
I don't know
And
how
then
it works.
It takes forever.
I think you have to not be sighted. I think it's either you have to not be sighted or you're in a boss fight. One of those two.
Oh, I see. It takes so long, but even though when it is on, it takes like a minute probably to get to full health. It's like a shitty mechanic. The only part of this entire level that I remember liking is when he says this is gonna be your coup de grace, and then he goes, I hate French fruit, gah! And then he just punches him through it. That was great. I love that. That was really funny. It wasn't as funny when I said it, and then the rest of the level sucked. So basically, terrible experience the whole way through.
I know this isn't the next level, but apparently I don't have any notes for Doc Ock, so...
Green Goblin is next.
Yeah, but apparently...
Or Goblin, I suppose.
Apparently
The Hobgoblin?
He's not green. Green doesn't exist. Apparently I don't have any
I
notes.
noticed that. I wrote that. I thought he's just Goblin.
Yeah, he's just the goblin.
It's kind of a mid-level. Anyways, I mean, this is the one with the house, the haunted house.
Oh, I found the Doc Ock notes. Yeah. Goblin level, it's fine getting into the haunted house. Once you're at the haunted house, it's very lame.
Yeah, I would agree outside of one or two set pieces. This is just more noir, so it's kind of boring. And then there's a lot of segments. This level, for some reason, it doesn't take okay, the first beginning section where you're outside in the carnival, swinging around setting hostages, that's fine. But then, as soon as he starts funneling you through these tents and rooms of enemies, and again, I mentioned this earlier, there's 3 or 4 boxing fights with him, just so unnecessary. It stops the game completely. And then they attempt to do a puzzle in the mansion. I'm still not sure what the fuck with the
Pick a door, any door.
Yeah, well, the first time one of the doors had eyes that were a little bit more sporadic. The second time...
Wait, there was a way to tell which door is the right one?
Only the first time. The second time I had literally no idea. There was no way.
I just picked random doors until it worked, because if it dies, it just spits you back out at the door puzzle.
Yep, it sure does. Terrible, terrible design. Absolutely dreadful. And I just think the Twisted Hall was cool looking though. It reminded me of Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, with the Twisted Mansion and the level you drive through that's half underwater for some reason, because Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, the most unnecessary water section in the entire game, isn't it? And oh yeah, the only thing I remember, the boss fight was terrible, but I really like a Spider-Man. Like, there's these cannons in the boss arena, and you think, oh, it's gonna be a gimmick fight, right? Like, oh, I gotta use the cannons to blast him, and you try to like interact with them in every way, and it's like, well, that doesn't do shit. And so you finally kill the boss, and it's super anticlimactic and unnecessarily. Spider-Noir jumps in the cannon and shoots out with the limpest fucking cannon shot ever to hit him once, and it's not even the killing blow. It's just like,
it's fucking hilarious.
it is funny. It's really funny. But it's like they place these cannons so deliberately, I have to imagine something was cut. Like, there's almost no way. And that fight is terrible because it's just spamming the whole time. There's like no nuance to it whatsoever. I think something was cut there, personally.
I feel like Noir Goblin is too goblin-y, if that makes sense. He should have...
No, I wrote that. He's freaky.
Yeah, he should have been, in my head, with the color scheme, he should have been more like gargoyle-y. Imagine if he was gargoyle. I just think that'd be cool. Yeah. That's all.
I did like the backstory of him being part of the freak show that was at the carnival. That was a cool little bit. I like
yes.
A little bit offensive.
And we'll get more into that later.
Very offensive.
Or I'll get more into that later.
Yeah, go for it. Whenever you want.
Like later, like at the end of the episode.
Okay, fair. Doc Ock, right?
Yeah, I like this version of Doc Ock.
Yeah, why's she kind of
bad though? Why's she kind of bad?
I wasn't gonna say it, but like,
I like the way that So Doc Ock plans on using the stone that she got to power her machine and let her rule the world, or something like that. I don't know. So she's a villain. She probably wants to rule the world. And I like the way that Miguel gets on her nerves, because every Spider-Man has to get on their villain's nerves. The way that he gets on her nerves is by downplaying all of her achievements. Like, I've seen one of those before.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's like, this is the only one of these to ever... I think the exact line is, this is the only one of these to ever exist. And
that's pretty cool. I do love their dynamic, but this level is dreadful for the most part. The diving section at the beginning is great. The boss fight at the end is fine.
I liked the boss.
At the middle, I mean, this is what you talked about earlier, right? Word for word, it's what you talked about earlier.
The force fields. I fell asleep during this level. Actually.
Magnificent. There you go, Hunter.
So you have to go to 4 separate. So, sorry, I've cut someone off. But
it doesn't matter.
Okay, so right at the beginning of the level, you're fighting Doc Ock, and she grabs you and throws you out of her reactor core thingy, and she activates a force field around her with 4 power lines. And you have to follow each line to shut down the power for them. And not only is it that, but at each one there's not necessarily escort missions, but like tower defense missions.
It's different. It's different on different arms, so it fucking sucks. 2 of the arms are the same goddamn boss fight with basically no change. Mm-hmm. And it's a fine boss. It's probably one of the better ones because it's short, it's easy, and it has a clear gimmick. It's not spam your way to win. It's like lure the boss into attacking. It's like Mario Galaxy 1 final boss, right? It's alright. The other 2, though, those big-ass hallway full of enemy spam, grab 4 of these escort mission guys, and reach the end. Now, I need to comment on 2 very specific things in this level. Fuck this level. Fuck this level! Fucking sucks. And for 2 reasons, okay? And they're not for the reasons you think. Number 1, I'm standing in front of one of the gates that you have to do the web pull on to get a guy out. I press circle. Circle's the same button as grab. I grab the guy through the gate, get stuck behind the gate. I get fucked. I have to restart the entire level because for some reason it didn't save my checkpoint. That was okay. Whatever. That's fine. I'm on the final boss. I'm in the boss loading cutscene. Not only does so this was really incredible because, this is the kind of thing I expect to hear from you guys more often about emulators and stuff. I'm loading into the boss fight. It hangs on a black screen. I'm like, fuck it, okay, whatever. I press start, no menu. Press start again, no menu. I press the power button, my PS3 doesn't turn off. I have to unplug my fucking PS3 to get out of this boss fight. And of course I restarted the level. So, and usually the checkpoint system was fine in this game. I don't know, something went wrong. I might have lost my save, my PS3 died or something, but holy shit, I basically played this level 3 times. And it's so long. So, worst level in the game.
You know, I think it's the worst level in the game because she's called Dr. Octopus, and she has 6 arms, plus her 4 normal. She actually has 10 limbs. She's not Doc Ock. She's Doc, 10.
Armapus.
Octopus?
Doc 10. Dr. Phil.
And then after I got through the really sucky part, really good boss fight. I was a big fan of it. I like the wave attack where it like creates light. The lasers are fun to dodge. You gotta like jump over them or be able to be under them.
I wish they were faster.
I do wish they were faster, but at the same time, there's some really difficult patterns, and if you just want to not engage with the gimmick, you can start web pulling the thing right as the first one passes, so that it takes so long for the other one to get around. You'll do it in time.
I found the boss fight kind of obnoxious, but I think it was because I was like ready to punch a hole through my
you were pretty much done with the game.
That's probably yeah, I was beyond checked out by the time the level was over, and thank God I was because it was almost over. So, although level 12,
Carnage, fucking love Carnage. So again, keeping in line with the Ultimate Spider-Man, Miguel, you can fight Doc Ock. Noir, you can fight Goblin. Carnage took over an entire shield base and has infected all of the agents to attack you.
It's so cool.
It's so badass. The scene with the helicarrier.
Wait, so is that the same shield like in the Avengers movies?
Yes.
Yep.
They captured Carnage and they were experimenting on Carnage, and and he escaped and infected all of the shield agents in the base. If you want, technically, we can pretend that this is the canceled Spider-Man 2 DLC for Carnage.
Oh, there you go. Where's the Beetle? Was the Beetle in this game?
No Beetle, unfortunately.
Fuck.
But we can pretend this is the Carnage DLC.
This is a great level in the context of this game.
Yeah.
It more than anything, what I wrote in my notes is that it is visually striking. I feel like they put a lot of work into this level, even if there's not a lot of gameplay to it, to be completely honest. Because like almost all the gameplay in this level, ultimately, it's fighting in hordes, which is spamming triangle, and it is the boss fight. There's not much else. Like, there's a cool climbing part at the end, though, where you have to climb up the little rails outside, and you jump out the window, and then you jump out on the rail, and go. Like, that was cool. That was really good. That's kind of what I wanted to see more from the game. Is like these it's a cool set piece because you have helicopters crashing and fire, and more than anything, what this level really succeeds at, and it feels like an apocalypse, right? Like, it feels like everyone here is fucked.
Yeah.
It really felt threatening. And in general, I feel, I wrote this a little bit in my final thoughts section, but I guess I'll say here, this game does a great job of creating, especially in the noir levels, like, actually kind of scary or imposing villains.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wasn't shitting myself playing this game, but I will say, like, the Vulture feels like he could just, like, I don't know if it's like Arkham. It's like Arkham, man. The villains in Arkham, they feel scary, they feel really strong, they feel like they had a chance to kill you every now and then. Fuck. What is wrong with you? The funny part is I saw the bear emoji floating before the sound hit me, and I didn't think anything of it.
Imposing villains like Arkham.
I've completely lost my train of thought.
Imposing villains like Arkham.
Yeah. It's just... It's intense. It feels intense. Not like I feel intense playing it, but it's like, damn, Spider-Man's going through it. I like that.
One of the things I like is, like you said, Spider-Man's going through it, and he's gone through Carnage before. He's fought Carnage in the past. So when he finds out Carnage escaped, he's talking to the scientist, and she's like, yeah, we were experimenting on him, and he's pissed. He's like, yeah, whatever. You just go back to what you were doing. I'll take care of this. He's not like a normal superhero. Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. He's like, yeah. Fucking hell, I have to do this shit again because you guys are incompetent.
Yeah, it's gimmicky in all the good ways. Like, it's like a defense mission where you have to defend these robots from like little venom creatures. But the nice thing about Ultimate is that he can kill guys quickly with rage mode, and it's kind of fun to fight as Ultimate. So I didn't mind it being a defense mission. And then as soon as they're to the target, you get to do the boxing, but it's a little bit harder than usual. And there's like parts where you throw him outside the building and he comes flying back. Like, it's engaging. It was cinematic more than anything.
This is probably the best level. Probably.
It's up there. It's in my top 3. I would say vaguely my top 3 would be somewhere in the realm of like Deadpool, this, and like Elektra.
So Ultimate.
Yeah.
There is an Ultimate Spider-Man game. I don't think it has anything to do with the Ultimate Comics, but there's a game called
I've heard
Ultimate
it's quite
Spider-Man.
good. It's on PS2, I believe.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I like the more combos you unlock as Ultimate Spider-Man. His fighting style changes from like punches and kicks to more like basically just striking a cool pose and letting the symbiote do the rest. I don't know if you noticed that. He's basically just posing for the camera.
Yep, I thought it was pretty alright.
I mean, Carnage beat my ass a lot also. Hard mode
Yes.
Carnage. Hard mode Carnage is no joke.
Carnage wasn't the easiest fight in this game. I guess all that's really left is Mysterio, and up until the last third, I thought this was actually a surprisingly great final boss.
Elaborate.
Yeah, so the first part is Noir, and he's doing stealth stuff, and unlike the main game where he's doing stealth, it's actually pretty well executed, because it's just like, hide in the shadows, hide from when he does his light shine, like in like every horror sect, like Scarecrow, I think is like this, and Arkham as well. It's just like, or Gamer and Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo Wii U. It's just these kind of fun, like, get to the dark, but like, oh, do I want to chance it and try to make it one platform further before he shines light? Like, it was pretty fun. It was good execution of stealth, no combat. The less combat, the better in the final boss, honestly. And it does a good job of like integrating each spider's unique aspects. Like for 2099, his entire part of the boss fight is the diving, which was the best part of playing this 2099.
Dieting, did you just say?
Diving.
It was also fucking badass. Like, I believe Noir is just like grabbing Mysterio's helmet and like slamming it down into a rock.
Yeah.
2099 dives down and starts beating the shit out of him.
Dude. Yeah, 2099 kind of card carried here, not gonna lie.
That's why we gotta play
and
Edge of Time.
He did the least.
We gotta play Edge of
He did
Time.
He was quick, dude. He was in and out. I don't know.
Gotta play
Great
Edge of
fight.
Time.
And then
We gotta play Edge of Time.
eventually. We'll do like Paper Mario. We'll spread them out like every Tuesday.
Yeah.
To make Hunter not want to kill himself. And then actually, I think Hunter wouldn't have hated this game. But
No, I just think he didn't have time.
Yeah, and that's is what it is.
Yeah.
Ultimate, easily the worst part.
I don't remember the Ultimate part.
Yeah, that kind of speaks to it, right? And at first it's just a horde fight, which is like, okay, well that's the best part of playing
Oh, I
Ultimate,
remember
so
the
that's fine.
Ultimate part.
But then right after the horde, he spawns these purple orbs, and first of all, it's not immediately obvious what you had to do, because I didn't get the little narrator saying destroy the orbs, they're the source of his power, and so at first I was just like waiting, because that's what you normally do in this fight. You're biding your time until you can beat, but no. So once I figured I could attack the orbs, it wasn't so bad. But it goes on forever, and it's just hordes and orbs, and it's like, well, there's nothing unique about this.
One thing I didn't like about
this
the
is what I'm
orbs
doing the whole time.
is you can't really hit them with basic attacks. You're kind of supposed to web zip them, but they have to web zip them like 4 times. So what I ended up doing is I grind rage mode and then activate rage mode and do a heavy attack, and then just one shot all the orbs. It was a fast.
Well, here was my mistake. What I was trying to do is there's not a lot of air combat in this game, so it was a really strange decision to make the final piece of combat in the game entirely air combat. And these orbs, I was normally my main way of attacking enemies in the air is I jump up and I press triangle to do the slam, right? That does like virtually no damage, and so I kept doing that on these orbs, and I was like, damn, these things take like 80 hits. And then I realized you could attack in the air like normally, but just kind of frustrating. The only cool part about Ultimate Section is that the orbs spawn bosses from earlier in the game, and I think there's quite like 5 or 6 of them that can spawn, I think, and they all do like one move, and I think that's a cool idea. It's a cool idea way to reuse content and make it kind of interesting.
There's another game that does something like that I can't remember.
There's a lot of games. I'm trying to think of an example, because there's a lot of games that have done this. Mega Man games tend to do that pretty often. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I think the Bayonetta games have done this before, maybe. Devil May Cry has like boss rushes that are shorter versions of the normal fights, but that doesn't really count.
There's like one example
I
I can't think of.
Yeah.
On the tip of my tongue.
Man, I want to think of stuff like this too, because I know I can think of way more examples of this. It's pretty common. Is there a game that like throws you into portals temporarily to go do a fight?
Well, kind of. I was gonna say Breath of the Wild, but that's more just you fight.
No, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. Well, because each of his limbs represents a move that the boss. Yeah, that's pretty close. I mean, there's other examples of this that I could pull out of my ass, but I just can't remember it right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty common trope. But I think it's executed relatively well here.
If I remember, put it here.
Yeah, throw it in. If I think of any more examples, I'll tell you, and I'll message you, and you can put them on screen. How about that?
Okay, deal.
Yeah, it's a good idea that's just not executed very well. And layman's very, very abruptly, I'd say.
Did you watch the credits?
I watched the first credits. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
Great credits.
I
thought they were very
Talking
creative.
about the
and
before and
interesting.
after parts? Before and after of all the villains?
Well, before the credits. I don't really remember what happens before the credits. Is this Stanley?
I think it's Stanley just being like, hey, Excelsior. He says Excelsior.
Remember my lights or whatever he says. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
one of the
that's
things the
pretty much
credits do is they show what the villains are up to after you beat them. And so, like you said, the Goblin was a park attraction. I think it goes back to being a theme park attraction.
Yep.
You see Hammerhead with his goons like trying to tape his guns to him
Exactly.
because in his tablet form they're fused to his arms, so it's trying to replicate.
Oh,
that.
I was confused what was happening there. He's like, "Oh, let me get back to that. I want to do that again." Oh, that's funny. I like that. I didn't understand what was going on at first.
There's just a bunch of really cool before and afterwards with the villains. I love that. I love when games do that.
And then, of course, the post-credits scene is wonderful.
Yeah. Let
Do
me
you
look
remember
up
it?
Shattered Dimensions post credits.
It's Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just shows up and he's like, "What I miss?" And that's it.
Oh, okay. I want
I
to.
really love that.
I'm trying to find all of the pictures as well from the credits. So one of them is Craven trying to catch a rabbit and failing because he has a bunch of broken limbs. Another one is Scorpion in prison doing arts and crafts with another prisoner. These are great. I love these.
They were so great. Those were when I did write in the games, like really cool, like really great credits. Like it's really great. And I do admire that they made an entire 3D model of Spider-Ham seemingly just for that one gag.
Yeah.
That's commitment to the bit. In a game all about creating unique assets for like every 5 seconds of the game, that was inappropriate. I think.
Also, I want to throw out, because this just came to mind.
Yeah.
I guess you said at the start of this they gave Ultimate Spider-Man the symbiote just to differentiate him from Amazing Spider-Man. In hindsight, they gave him the symbiote because of all the shit they were going to put him through.
True, he needed that shit. He needed it.
That's
with
the
that
game.
said, I'm kind of ready for my final thoughts on this. I don't know who wants. Do you want to go first? I go first.
I can go first.
Yeah, go for it.
So I went into this expecting a palette cleanser from Spider-Man 2 because I needed something to get over that. And I gotta say, it was not even remotely what I expected. I kind of expected similar to Web of Shadows, almost open-worldy. And it wasn't that. But it was something better? Definitely better than Spider-Man 2, but it was not at all what I was... Shut up. Not at all what I was expecting. And honestly exceeded my expectations, but it was also a disappointment in a lot of ways. Because once I got into it, I was like, oh, it's a linear Spider-Man game. This is going to be awesome. And then it wasn't as awesome as I hyped it up to be. But you know, the Ultimate sections alone, I just love seeing Ultimate Spider-Man represented in more stuff. It's one of my favorite versions of Spider-Man. I think it's also the best origin story for Miles, and then I proceeded to make all of the Ultimate Miles comics suck, which is unfortunate. What's up?
So he dies and then Miles takes over? Is that it?
So Miles gets bit by I haven't read the Ultimate Comics in a really long time, so I might be getting some of this wrong. But Miles gets bit by a spider and has his powers at the same time as Peter, but he never tells anyone. He's like, okay, well I have spider powers. I'm just going to use them to benefit myself instead of being a hero. And then during Ultimatum, the Green Goblin goes to Peter's house to kill Aunt May and Mary Jane, and so Spider-Man jumps in to go stop them. And Miles lives in the same neighborhood as them. So he sees Peter get killed by the Goblin. And that's kind of his Uncle Ben moment of like, if I was using my powers to be a hero,
cool.
I could have helped Spider-Man. And so then he takes up the mantle of Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's around. Which, again, great origin story. Ultimate Miles comics suck. But man, it was a good origin.
Great start. But yeah, sorry, not to interrupt. Right.
Yeah, no, I just love seeing more Ultimate Spider-Man. The Ultimate stuff almost gives this like a huge boost, but then 2099 is also great, but then there's also so many little things with Noir and Amazing, and even 2099 Ultimate. I would love to see more of Noir, so Edge of Time eventually is going to be cool. I love the combat variety of Amazing Spider-Man and how he's so animated with all of his moves. there's so many positives. We already went over mostly negatives in this episode, so I'll just leave it there and say I'd give it a 8 out of 10. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Pretty good. I would say this, honestly, if I can be totally frank, fell a little bit below my expectations going in, because I didn't think this was going to fully satisfy my desire for a great Spider-Verse game. I kind of figured this is going to be a linear thing, 4 playable characters, no universes. I get it, right? And that's okay. And I think it really delivered more than I expected in a few ways. It is kind of a game of high highs and low lows, not so much in individual moments, but in just like aspects of the game. I think the graphics are better than I expected. The writing, the voice acting, miles better than I expected. Really fantastic, like movie quality. But then story's pretty awful, which is funny to say after I said the writing was great. But you understand if you play the game.
Prime.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. And the combat is way too prevalent and not very good. The gameplay as a whole is just like really repetitive. I mean, this is a repetitive game. There is very little new in the way of gameplay after the 4th level, unfortunately. In fact, in terms of mechanics, there's literally nothing. So it is pretty unfortunate. With that said, they got like the basic stuff right. The swinging feels okay. You feel like Spider-Man. It really makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Quarterback.
Villains were great, as I said. Yeah, this made me love Noir and 2099 universes. Like, I think they're cool after playing this game. Before, I didn't really give a shit. But now I'm like, damn, they're cool. Like, I wish I bought the Noir skin in Fortnite. Like, I like this guy. He's pretty good. Like, all of the environments were really impressive. And more than anything, I can tell the developers like really, really care about Spider-Man. Like, this feels like a game that if you love the Spider-Man comics, this could be your favorite game of all time. Like, it really feels like they care. With that said, too fucking long despite being a short game. Every level is too long. I wish they were all halved and only had one boss fight.
Actually, this might be
Most levels genuinely suck.
This might be controversial.
What's
I think
that?
the Carnage level benefited from its length because you went to a lot of different set pieces in that level. You're like inside the base.
Yeah,
and you escape
that's
a
what I'm saying,
falling helicarrier. There's a lot going on in that level.
I think Electro, similar boat. Deadpool, honestly, I would have cut the first half of that one, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Also, if I had a tier list, this is maybe a weird time to mention this, but Ultimate is number 1, then 2099, then Amazing, then Noir. That's my rank.
Yep, yeah.
I like Noir's. Yeah, I mean, Noir's universe was by far the coolest, so in a weird way, I looked forward to his levels despite the gameplay lacking. It's kind of strange. But yeah, also it's buggy as shit. And I mean, I played on real hardware. I got soft locked, I think, like 5 or 6 times. You can go back and count. It's nuts, dude. That's nuts. That's just not acceptable. So that's really bad. And it just generally feels really janky and cobbled together. So, yeah. With that said, if this was a 6-hour game with 1 boss per level, I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it's very charming. But in its current state, 6.5. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But that DS version, though.
That DS version fucking slaps. Half a point higher.
I just realized we might have made a mistake having Hunter go last. Hunter, what did you think of the game?
Yeah.
I honestly really wish I actually got to play more, but I ran out of time here.
My fault.
That's
I'm
fine.
busy. I'm busy this month. If I had to record early, my fault.
I do not want to give the game a rating.
Oh, but
That's noble.
But the technical errors that I encountered were okay, I should say, I did encounter some stuttering of the game that was kind of nasty, but I mean, the one major technical error I actually did encounter was pretty nasty, and I do not know if I would complete the game if I was routinely encountering things like that, I will say.
which I did.
I didn't that much. Other than the vulture fight, I was pretty crystal clear.
Also, the game crash.
Oh, that's rough.
If the game kept crashing and other stuff, I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I definitely wouldn't sit through all the technical errors if they were routinely an issue.
So if you had to rate level 1 as a singular entity, like not rating the larger game because you haven't played it all, but if you had to rate level 1, would you give it? Just so I can put something on the street, you know?
Rating level 1 as an
I
entity,
guess a 3.
2.5 out of 10.
Fuck, you said 2.5 just so I wasn't right.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I'm gonna guess 3.
I was thinking 3, and then I thought last second I'm gonna lower it to 2.5.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
You were right 97% of the time I was thinking about it.
I'll take that.
You can, yeah, that's a win. But I think this was, I will say, good pick for VGBC in my opinion, because we felt differently about it. But then also the DS version was it was like a north and south level sleeper hit. So
yeah, Hunter, honestly, you have to try the DS version at some point.
I played North and South on the Switch with him too the last time we were there.
Oh,
and I'm just gonna say, I'm also gonna say he was way too harsh on it. It's kind of a sleeper hit in its own right.
No, bro.
At least in they're funny.
It's very well. I never said it wasn't funny. I said it was hilarious.
It's also funny that it continued to force him to keep playing after all my troops were dead, and he still had to keep claiming territories. He had to claim the terrain and so.
Oh my god, that was
so he had to keep playing the game after he had already won. Like, I don't know, the game was like, maybe he can make a comeback, but...
So North and South in the 10.
Yes, you said that the Switch version has no online multiplayer?
Yeah,
that's such a shame. God.
I know, we are probably...
Members only content?
Me and Hunter gotta be... Oh shit. Can we all get
you gotta send up a round robin tournament of it.
We should all meet in person and play North and South.
It's really short. You can knock out a game in like probably 20 minutes. So
you know what?
You can do a round robin.
Us 3 plus Waka can all get together and we can do a tournament bracket for North and South.
Yeah, tournament bracket's no fun. You do round robin.
Nobody knows what that means.
4 people. Everyone goes against each other, and it's not that many matches when it's 4 people.
That's true.
It's a couple hours of North and South gameplay.
Too much.
For a North and South tournament, that is not that much.
No, it's not that much.
That's true. Okay. All right.
And not everyone's playing. People can be doing whatever the heck they want when, you know.
Are you implying that there's going to be spectators, or are you talking about when other people are playing tournaments?
I am implying that there's going to be a lack of spectators.
No, we gotta do it live. Well, with that said...
I don't know. Things might get too heated, and things might be said in the moment that, you know.
Yeah, I need to be out.
North and South of the game is vaguely racist, so...
yeah, actually the Switch version more so.
Yeah, that's the nuts part. They made it worse in so many ways, but, you know, go watch the Sonic Heroes episode.
Do they call them the Savages? Adam, you might want to edit that one out.
Well, no, they do call them... Well, I just fell out of my chair. Don't worry about it. Go play North and South on Switch. It's a masterpiece.
How much did you pay for it?
I think I paid like $4 because it was on sale, but it's only like $15, I think, or $25.
It's not cheap physical. It costs $30 or more physical, especially because all the copies exist in Europe.
Yep.
You have to.
I kind of want to buy it physical.
Dude, I've always wanted to buy it physical. It's like on my it's on my Amazon wish list. It's like I'm gonna buy it.
Do we want to do bonus wheel?
Yeah, we should do bonus wheel.
Oh, bonus wheel first?
Yeah.
I guess we are. We usually do that. I don't really. I do want to play that other Spider-Man game, but I'm gonna hold on it because I don't want to play it immediately.
Okay. Well, I don't have a bonus game idea, so I might just go with that.
You're welcome to pick it.
I'm probably just gonna pick that. Okay, Hunter, you first.
Why me first?
Just for funsies. No, you first.
Well, he says he wants to go last. I'll go first.
Okay.
You're not gonna like it.
Is it Age of Advent?
It's Ghostbusters for the NES.
Oh, that's a good pick.
It's not. You gotta play it to believe it. I don't know if you've seen it before, but...
Alright,
I think I've seen the ABGN episode, but I can't actually remember what happens in the game.
I would encourage you to go in as blind as possible from this point.
Ghostbusters NES from OS. Hunter, should I go next, or are you ready?
Do you want to go next?
I don't care.
Are you ready?
Sure, okay! I'll go next! I'm gonna pick Web of Shadows DS, because I'm actually very interested.
Okay, based. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna be playing. Got it?
Well, no, I never always win bonus wheel. It's main wheel that I always win.
I am picking Worstware second rate.
Banger
Oh my
game.
god.
I've already
Shit, I gotta
played
go
that
back and
on my
stuff.
channel, but it's a good pick.
Interesting. He's gonna find a way to make this exclusively about the Hololive stage watch.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, make sure we can see that damn wheel, boy.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Wait,
I don't actually have a
let me
way of
get
doing that.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I trust you.
Figure out a way. I don't trust him.
I trust you.
When I'm done, I'll move it over on the screen. Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That is not fair. Move it over on the screen before.
I can't capture it over here.
That's recording. It's a physical limitation.
I'm spinning the wheel. Fuck you guys.
Split it half and half. Split it half and half.
Half and half.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Well, I mean, I don't always win the bonus wheels, guys. It's not like an every time thing.
Oh, god damn it.
It doesn't happen every time. It's not like every time.
Every time. Every fucking time.
Yeah, okay, if you guys can hang on a second, I need to leave an editor's note for myself, so I'm just gonna have to mute quickly. Okay, so, here's the thing. I was going through success rates of wins on main wheel, and I found out that, ignoring my success rate on the main wheel, Wes and Hunter are tied at an 18% success rate, which is not a great success rate. So what I did is I gave myself an 18% success rate on this wheel. I'm not going to show them the wheel, but I gave myself that. And they're going to be tied at a 41% because of that. So they're almost guaranteed to win this. Hopefully this is what it takes for them to win. As you can see, Adam, 18%, Wes, 41, Hunter, 41. So, this is the wheel split. It's not looking good, but, you know, I'm sure I can win it.
You should give him a stern talking to. I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm back. What were you going to give me a talking to about? Well, I could hear you the whole time. Okay, can I go first?
Please, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Oh boy. Lots on the line today.
Adam,
Lots on the line today, folks. Oh,
Adam, are you actually serious?
Yeah, of course!
Hunter, hold on to that veto, boy. Hold on to that veto.
Hold fast, soldier!
I guess I'll go next. Can I go next?
Sure. No! Sure.
Conquer's bad fur day.
Oh!
Yeah. If you can emulate it, good luck, pal.
It's
Don't
actually
worry.
a mandatory.
It'll be on NSO in no time.
Yep, definitely. NSO 18 plus specifically.
Yeah, along with Perfect Dark. Hunter, what do you got?
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Man, I just played that. Actually, that was a while ago.
Same here.
That's on you.
Yeah, skill issue.
If anything, that is to your benefit.
I think I've never wanted to win more than this moment right now. This is the most I've ever wanted.
Adam, split it half and half, or it isn't real.
No.
It's not real.
I'm spinning it!
He's getting too cocky. He's just picking his own
Don't
game every
tell
time
us.
now.
Just don't even tell me what wins. I don't even want to know.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
It's Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, it's not Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. My reign of terror is problematic.
Hunter is pumping his
I might
fist
want to
in the air
use my
right now.
veto though.
Oh,
Not
damn,
a
I
bad
should've done
idea.
that. The thing is, me and Adam can be super jaded. Well, Adam, technically, we don't. Do we have to replay it? Because we did just play it.
You have to replay. It's mandatory to beat it. Not eat.
Mandatory
We're getting rid of the
1 hour.
hour. We're getting rid of the hour rule this episode.
Oh, yeah, this episode.
Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, so I assume that means you'll be retroactively reading Hail of the Fall of Reach. Is that correct?
Yeah, I assume.
So what is our lineup? Spiderman, the DS, and Echoes of Wisdom. Great.
Yep.
Killer lineup, you guys.
Well, main
Great
game
work.
is Echoes of Wisdom, so that's fucking
Well,
cool.
there's a lot to say about that game. There's a lot to say about that game, isn't there?
I didn't have much to say.
Great. Great.
Hunter, I hope you realize this means you have to intro this next episode, right?
Yeah, Hunter, I want you to take notes. I want you to carry this like you've never carried an episode before.
I'm considering the veto now.
Really?
Why? Because you have to do an
'cause you have to
intro?
carry the episode?
I've been told I have to carry, and I don't think it's.
You don't have to carry per
I'll
se.
carry if you need. I'm just saying, you don't need to actually carry. I just think it'd be funny to have the Hunter episode. It'll be like the Butters episode of South Park, you know?
Ooh, and yet another episode where I win one of the two wheels. That's 3 in a row now. That's 3 in a row.
Episode. That might be every episode.
That might actually be every episode.
Genuinely, high probability that it is.
75%. Yeah.
Bye!